Hello. Hello. I'm already cheesing, bro. I'm gonna be just like I'm my own shining star today, man. I woke up this morning feeling good. Now, in all fairness, too, I also just got really good sleep last night. The night before I had stayed up really late, and then I got up super early the next day for no reason. And after stream yesterday, I did not end up taking a nap, surprisingly. I ended up taking a nap like after dinner, but it was only like an hour, and then I went right back to bed. How is this relevant? I don't know, man. I'm just saying that I feel rested today, whereas yesterday I was fucking out of it. But I was still productive. We love to see it. We love to see it. To be fair, I have kind of no choice. It's like I hate to call it crunch week because I feel like I personally am not really crunching. It's more just like my team is like, wrapping up the last couple, loose threads, so to speak, trying to get everything aligned before, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about today's stream. I'm really excited about the game coming out at the end of the week. I'm really excited about a lot of things, okay? I have not changed my chat widget, okay? I'm sorry. I keep bitching about it, but I guess I'm just going to keep it until I can remember to change it. Because having to set up a chat window is kind of annoying. Just generally, streamer complains about streaming. One of the simplest things you can do. Look, look, you're right, but also I gotta rearrange the window a little bit because it's feeling a little squeezed in. Now, apparently, and I find this very funny. Actually, it might have been the perfect size, and I didn't need to mess with it. Whatever, it's fine. Apparently, we had gotten really close to the end of Razor out last week, so we really could have just finished it out. So apologies if it's like a bit short, today. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there's like a decent amount of time with it. I don't know. But according to Concrete, when we spoke, they were like, "Oh, you were really close to the ending," and I was like, and then I looked at the walkthrough finally, which I have not up until this point, and yeah, there's only like a couple choices left, so we're definitely nearing the end, and like, though that's good, I guess. I'm not that excited about it. Like, I'm actually okay. I'm excited to romance the other love interest because I'm just really fucking curious. Like, I love Haley, so we're in. Double, I don't know what to fucking expect at all. So I think we're gonna save him for last just for pure chaos sake. I don't know. That just feels right. Um, but we get to finish Ray first, and I'm gonna be so sad seeing him and not being with him on every other round. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I feel like I'm cheating already. Heyo, Chime. How are you? Glad you could stop by for some more chaos. It's gonna be a crazy stream. I don't know why. I just have that feeling. It's like baked in my bones. I love games that just like you don't really know what to expect. It's like how when I played Our Wonderland, like it was just constantly like, I don't know what I'm in for today, but I know it's it's gonna destroy me, and I'm ready for it. That's the goals ultimately, is to make a game like that. Um, Fine. Honestly, I soon have another class, haha. But in between, I'm here for more chaos. Yes, all. Hey, we'll take it. You know what I mean? Well, so without further ado, let's just get started. Let me load. Give me. Okay. And I think we're on the third page. Imagine if all my other saves were just gone. No, we're good, guys. We're good. We're good. I am left in silence with only my thoughts. It's obvious that Ray, a rather binary star, is dangerous to some extent. But when he talks about himself without the mask on, something about him just feels so lonely, distant, like a lonely, distant star. I sit down thinking over the previous interaction on repeat. I just watched the stream back just so I could refresh my memory, and yeah. Okay, I spend most of the day trying to research information about Binary Star, but I can't really find anything of value. The sun is already beginning to set, and the restlessness sets in. After a while, I can't help but to do something about my complicated feelings at hand. Call Haley, call Double, search some information about Binary Star. I feel like the Ray option is to be a stalker. I was like, "Ow, parallax effect on the main menu. That's so cool. I wish I could do that." Then remembered I did that for When the Wind Blew You Away. Yes, you did. Like, okay, I've said it a couple times, but like just this week of streaming has taught me that I need to do more things with the main menu on my games. Like, I don't know how difficult it is to implement because I'm not the programmer, but like, uh, Okay, yeah, I'm right. So just stick with what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna guess first and then look at the walkthrough and see if I'm right or not, because so far I've gotten like almost all the answers right without a walkthrough, which makes me feel really good. It's almost like we're meant to be. I don't know. I can't help but to feel uneasy about Binary Star. I decided to continue to search up some additional information about him. Honestly, the main menu isn't the hardest in Ren'Py in my opinion. The settings menu, etc., are much more terrible. Noted. Noted. Well, I'll definitely put it in my back pocket of things I need to do. I decided to continue. Okay, I already know that. I look, but there truly isn't much information to be found. This is like that scene in Twilight where Bella is just like Googling vampires or binging vampires or whatever the fuck she did. The information that does exist is hard to parse between fact or fiction. While searching, there are a lot of clickbaity titles about his love life or what he does in his time off, but I continue to search for real information. Not that fake news. The music is so good, by the way, and I feel like I did not comment on it nearly enough last stream. Like, it goes insanely crazy. I finally stumble across a post that sounds different from the others. I click on it. Binary Star, the truth the Hero Association doesn't want you to know. May 15th, 6 p.m. User 49824. This is going to sound crazy. I have nothing left to live for, so I'm just going to say it. User blanket imp. Nobody asked. Yeah, that's so internet. Oh my gosh, we're on Reddit. Holy shit. User 49824. I don't need to read that each time. Binary Starry. Binary Starry? Binary Star is human. Didn't ask. Very lazy fat cat. Hello, Woot. Here to join for just 30 minutes before work, but wee, ignore me. I'm excited for this vid. I hope you have a good day at work, cat. I'm not making this shit up. My dad passed away last week. We were cleaning out his office and found some documents from his work. They confirmed that Binary Star was raised in a government lab. This whole time, they have been training him to be a weapon of war. Dude, go touch grass, seriously. It worked too. Remember how the Southern War ended 16 years ago after going on for over 2 decades? It's because they dropped in Binary Star. There are testimonies from locals. You know, this could be happening right now where somebody's reporting on some real shit and then some dude's just like, dude, shut the fuck up, go outside. You got an anime profile picture. I'm not listening to you. I ain't reading all that. Like, dude, listen. Well, that is before they were slaughtered to cover up the massacres of the heroes. At the time, Binary was 16 years old and possibly massacred hundreds. Yeah, we've been new. I'm just joking. As news tries to break from independent journalists about the massacres at the hands of the heroes, the NHAA debuted Binary Star that year to create distraction from the public, and it worked. It's like when Walt Disney put his like froze himself and then they made Frozen. I don't know if that's true or not. Allegedly, I don't know. And distracted you from getting some bitches on your dick. Okay, this person, yeah, is supposed to be the villain in this scenario, but they're so real. Unfortunately, kind of ate with that. User Grand Mud, clearly. I got hair on my nose for thing. That's the worst. Get that out. Oh no. Okay. June 17th, 10 p.m. User Grandmud. I looked into some of this stuff and it kind of checks out. At user, yeah. I was skeptical at first, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. The more I dug, the more it checked out. Look at this image I finally found. Who the fuck is that? I guess it is Ray. What are you wearing? An image appears on the screen. It's a blurry Ray in military gear. This is not where I was expecting this to go. That's Binary Star. It does look completely like him because they always Photoshop him in photos. But that is 100% him. There was no reason for an undercover hero to be there. Unless they were cleaning up some loose ends, some locals or journalists in hiding. Dude, now you too? Is there grass shortage or something? Okay, dude. Like, bro has no other joke. It's just that one. I'm serious. Lol, okay, you and at user can crazy talk together. I'm logging off. You should have already been done that, bro. Nerds. Fucking geek. Are you online? Guess not. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He said that he might die. July 4th. Ooh! Independence Day. I wish I could make an eagle screech sound. 7 p.m. Dude, what the fuck? I think I'm getting paranoid. There is this van that keeps on following me. Oh no. I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up. At user Grandmud. Fuck, I'm getting freaked out. User blanket imp is offline. Forever. I type a hello in the chat and wait a few minutes, but nobody comes online. I shut the screen off alone with my thoughts. It's a common rumor that the Hero Association used heroes to win the Southern War, but it is literally a war crime to do so. And why would they ever do that? And the heroes are only for justice. So the general populace basically wrote it off as conspiracy theory. I swallow thickly. After seeing Binary Star casually kill all those people in the warehouse, some part of me can't help but to think it's not a simple theory anymore. I put my computer away, starting to feel a little sick. Damn, could he really fight and silence them so fast? Yeah, he could like fly and he has like lasers coming out of his fucking eyes and shit. He could do anything. Unfortunately, it's a red flag, but red is my favorite color, or whatever they say. That, you know, that TikTok sound. Damn. After reading all of that, some part of me felt like I knew more, but understood less of Binary Star than ever before. Hey girl, I need you to check my Discord, damn, just a little bit. No, you're good, you're good. You're allowed to. Them's the rules. 1 second, y'all. This music is so nice. We get to actually enjoy it for once. Without me talking over it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Ain't no thing. You know, it's crunch week, remember. After reading all of that, some part of me felt like I knew more, but understood less of Binary Star than ever before. I start to feel exhausted. Ray isn't home, and it's already pretty late. I can't help but to wonder if it's because of our discussion earlier. It certainly left off on an awkward note. A bit of sadness stung in my heart. Despite everything, some part of me still trusted Ray. Because he's so hot. I mean, if evil, why pretty, you know? So, I don't think he's evil. I don't. I think he was put in a shit situation, and he has some, like, tendencies, but to do an evil thing doesn't make you an evil person, okay? You know? And even if it did, have you seen his fucking nose? Lulz, he has you in the bag. In the bag, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm doing this. Look, I don't see shit. I can't fucking see. Like, I don't know. My eyes closed, covering me in a familiar darkness of sleep. I dream of a peculiar dream. One where Double, Haley, and myself are all heroes. That is a weird dream. Double, get the fuck out of my dream. We fight to defeat the ultimate villain, Binary Star. No! That's a nightmare. I drive a sword through his chest. He erupts into planetary dust, showering glitter all over myself. I don't feel sad, yet tears swell and pour down my face. The planet heals. It's finally over. The dust falls into sparks, and soon the earth catches fire. Whoa. A wild flame licks my face and my body. I can't breathe. Help, I can't. Oh, like from stabbing him, like it like set us ablaze. As I dream, the smell of smoke drifts across my senses. I cough a bit, turning over. My eyes flash open as the scent of smoke permeates the area. I immediately sit up. My whole apartment is consumed by flame. What? Who set our fucking apartment on fire? It could really be anybody. It's probably Double. I blanch. How could it have spread this much without me waking up? No, for real. They turned it off. OMG, did Double light us on fire? Yeah! He wants that cookie so bad. I quickly stumble out of bed. The ground is hot as flames lick the far wall. I cough as the smoke starts to get in my lungs. I can't stop coughing. This is bad. All right, time to jump out of the building. I glance around my apartment as it's doused in flames. I cough harder as I kneel over. The smoke is suffocating. I have to do something fast. Go for the front door. Go for the window. Go for the balcony door. If I was in this scenario, I would go for the balcony door. That's my guess, but I'm going to double check the walkthrough because I ain't trying to do all this. Going to the front door is crazy. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go for the balcony. Oh, wait, I should probably save. Let's do that first. Then we'll go for the balcony. Binary Star, help me! Where's Sip? Wait, no, we need to do like the not as good endings first, I feel like. Me reading this looks like I'm like deciphering something. It ain't that deep. I just like, I worry that I'll misread something. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's go for the bad endings first and then the mid ending. And then the good one. So we're already at the ending of Razor. I told you that it was just gonna start happening, okay? Like, I'm sorry. We probably should have done this last stream, but it's fine, don't worry. So we're going to sprint towards the balcony. I'm here for it. Woo! I should be saving. God damn it. I'm so bad at this. Okay, it's fine. Sprint for the balcony. I make my way towards the balcony door. It's the closest to me, and it only takes a few seconds to get to. When I reach out the doorknob, I can feel the heat even before touching it. I turn around, yanking a sheet off the bed and wrap my hand around it. We're smart as hell, because I was just about to say this. I try to push, but the balcony door doesn't budge. I curse under my breath. Why does it have to be jammed now of all times? Because they purposely jammed it. They're trying to kill you. I use my full body weight to push against it, but again, no dice. My vision begins to spot as my lungs desperately search for any air they can gain purchase in. I again press my body weight against the door, but it doesn't even flinch under my full pressure. My legs collapse, shaking as my vision swirls. I don't know why I said it like that. I reach towards the door, crawling on my knees. My body heaves and coughs, unable to relieve my lungs of the soot. R.I.P. As my vision begins to fade, suddenly a rush of fresh air hits me. I'm disappointed in you. Yeah, I should have called your name. It's okay. I did it on purpose, though, okay? If it was me, I would have done it right, okay? Don't worry. He always is so scary at his hero thing, which I think is a testament, because I feel like it would be harder to make him scary in like the traditional superhero suit, but you get it every time. Binary Star looks down at me, radiant as ever. Even in these circumstances, he glows. You would really rather die than ask me to save you. Yeah. Do you hate me? Are you disgusted by what you found out about me? Do you think I'm a monster too? I'm unable to answer. I'm choking. All of my words begin swallowed by coughs and desperate, greedy gasps for the sudden influx of fresh air. You don't have to say anything. I already know you do. Binary Star smiles kindly. His words do not match his expression. I debated leaving you here, watching the life fade from your eyes, unshackling myself from the humanity once and for all. But it seems I'm really struggling with that decision. So, I'll give you a chance to make that decision for me. How considerate. He approaches, smiling as kind as ever. I struggled to my feet to meet the hero eye to eye. Why? I choked out between coughs. To be frank, I'm tired of being a paragon for humanity. It's clear that now, even you don't see me as a hero either. You probably don't even see me as human. Not 1 ounce of affection left in your heart for me, and you are even right to think so, to do so. And I want to retire, I guess. He pauses in thought. Well, I guess retire may not be the correct word for it. He chuckles. What you experienced earlier with the alien attack was just a recon of sorts. They have many armies waiting for the word to attack. It will happen in a week or so. They will have ships, bodies, and weapons beyond our comparison. The other heroes will only serve as a special fodder for ungodly mechanisms. I could defeat them. It won't be pretty, but I could. He brushes a hand. Just so you know, I can beat their ass. So just like, don't even question it. He brushes a hand through his hair. But you see, Ryan, I'm having a hard time finding the will to fight for humanity, to save them, because you don't love me. He's so real. So true. And the only thing that would make me even remotely want to, he glances downward at me, but his silence falls thick. To be honest, at this point, I'd rather just watch it all burn. Let the aliens do the hard work, and then I'll play cleanup crew. But you're a hero. That's cruel. Don't be so cruel. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, this isn't you. You're a hero. Oh gosh, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Binary Star looks at me, genuine surprise, and laughs. Ryan, if you weren't so cute, I'd feel bad for you. This is me. For so long I imagined and marveled over what worlds I could be from. A child from the stars, they called me. Imagine my disappointment that all along the star that birthed me was this planet Earth. To a mother that would rather sell me off as a government project than hit a fentanyl. That's crazy. He's like more lovable and less unhinged than Homelander from The Boys. Def gotta check. You know what? This might have come out before The Boys. I'm just saying. Give Concrete their check is all I'm saying. You know, either way, this is peak. At least Ray doesn't do that shit that Homelander does. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna spoil it, but like at least he don't do that. I don't think. Earth was my star, a sullied, fading star, infected. He levels a look at me. His eyes look like eternity. When I am the one being sitting upon this rotting star, amongst the trees, wind, and silent northern lights, then maybe I can finally exhale. He smiles peacefully. Some part of me thought you could save me. He chuckles in a depreciating way. I realize I was wrong to even place that expectation on you. I am sorry for that, Ryan. The binary hero sheds his mask. He is Ray. And so pretty. See? The second he's not in the binary star hero, like, okay, do whatever you were gonna do then. Do your shit. Like, I don't care. Despite it all, they are one and the same. Ugh, so sexy, I know. Ugh, indeed. He reaches his hand towards me. It's that fucking, look at that big old Ray shining brighter than ever, lighting up the whole room with his divine glow. Some stars are created by being ripped apart by black holes. Ryan, do you want to be torn apart, shredded piece by piece, to be born whole, more bright and beautiful than ever before? Some part of me felt it wasn't necessarily a question he was posing. Move away. Yeah, we're just gonna move away, because that's what the bad ending said. I take a step back. I'm like fighting against all my natural instincts. All my instincts want to do the other thing. Fear takes a hold as tears cloud my vision. Ray, please don't. Ray looks hurt. After all this, you will still run from me. That's what I just did with the walkthrough said. Binary star's face falls. The glow snuffs out like a candle. Flames fade to nothing in an instant. I am surrounded by darkness and I am terrified. My flight instincts trigger and I sprint towards the door. I reach for the door desperate. I crashed full force into something soft. Really, Ryan? I thought you knew better than that by now. Running from someone like me? His arms traps me into a corner. I can feel his hot breath dusting my cheek. What is going through that little head of yours to think that was smart? The walkthrough. I guess we have to do things the hard way then. We do. We're... Oh god. Oh god. The dark, vicious red glow begins to shine. We're gonna get incinerated. Binary Star smiles. He smiles the same way I've seen 1,000 times among every billboard, poster, magazine. Goodbye, Ryan. Goodbye. I do it. A flash of red, a surge of pain. Everything goes black. At least it's kind of merciful, you know? And then nothing. True to his word, Binary Star carried forth with his plan. Within a week, an awful war broke out due to alien invasion. Within a month, all humanity ceased to exist. And this is the bad ending? I'm joking. I'm joking! It's a joke. Within 3 months, all living creatures were torn asunder. Bodies strewn amongst trees, stones, grass, as if they were innate to the terrain. Within a year, Binary Star had grown tired, lonely. He roamed and mourned, still unable to answer the question that pressed in him, demanding a conclusion. With a last exhale, Binary Star fulfilled the final purpose he was created for, with the first gift he was ever given. He shined so brightly, all of nature was forced to bow before him. And so, for the first time, amongst the deafening silence of galaxy dust, Ray finally existed, completely alone. And that's very sad for him. R.I.P. It's okay, we got it out of the way, y'all. Now we get to do the mid-ending. I don't know if mid is the right word. Okay, so how do we get that one? I need my granny glasses. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing for the most part, except for that one last thing. Sprint toward the balcony, I think. Yes. 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 I make my way towards the balcony door. It's yeah, we read that. I don't need to read that again. I'm good at rereading things I don't need to do. That's cruel. Humanity is cruel. I mean, yeah, but like, you're not. And despite it all, despite the glamour, the advertisements, the campaigns, I am human. He looks at my scared, doubtful form. I know to some I probably look like a monster. And believe me when I say I desperately try to shelter you from that. To everyone else I look like a savior. But frankly, I'm tired of wrestling with strangers' views and expectations to myself, my identity. I can't stop. I am inexorable? Inexorable. I'm about to learn a word today, y'all. I am inexorable. Impossible to stop or prevent. I mean, that's true.
Inexorable.
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 Inexorable. Let's do it in slow motion. No, I'm just kidding. We're good. Inexorable. I can't stop. I am inexorable. Only when I see the earth shatter under my force will I be forced to mourn the loss. Only as the planet scatters and drifts as a trillion glowing particles, will I have to reckon with the conclusion of if I am human or monster. Some part of me thought you could save me. He chuckles in a self-deprecating way. I realize I was wrong. Yep. So pretty, though. So wrong and so pretty. You're fine, babe. It's okay. I'll take Kian this time. It'll be good. It'll be alright. I take Ray's hand. My heart thumps out of my chest. He smiles beautifully, full of cathartic hurt. I understood in that moment that I am the bone that needs to be broken in order to be set in place and heal properly. The day I met you was the first day I learned something new about myself. I learned that I could love, that I could hope to be human. Ray holds me close. His hand strokes my cheek. Thank you for letting me dream, Ryan. I thought I could change, that I could be something other than human or monster, but in the end, I have a quasar? That's the name of the ending, by the way, that shines around me like a halo. It pulls matter from everything else around it into a single volatile ring. That ring will shred and swallow until it's had its fill, until nothing else can be cannibalized. Speaking my language now. It will rage on and on until it fades away from existence completely. He brushes some soot from my forehead. He pauses, looking upon my face. A moment of hesitation clouds his features. I hope you find what you're looking for. Ray, I hope you find what you're looking for. Ray looks upon my face with an indecipherable smile and sigh. There is a sadness that lurks in his dark eyes. He brushes a tear away from my cheek. Don't cry, Ryan. I will keep you with me forever. Ray takes my face into his hands. In a moment that both felt shorter than a second and longer than an eternity, Ray presses his face to mine. His lips passionately gain purchase amongst my own. I push back, desperately trying to convey what words cannot. At that moment, I feel the sun. Everything radiates. My heart beats. My skin hums. I feel metamorphosis. I look at Ray. He shines. Bro, did he, like, suck us in? Hot. But also, this is really cool. Just, like, conceptually and, like, symbolically, it's really fun. But also visually, it's really fun. Lol. Oh, no. Not oh, no. This is good. It's better than the other one. Parts of me fade, being pulled apart, shredded into dust by the star before me. Ray holds me in his arms. He kisses me desperately between sweet murmured words. Very beautiful, but oh no. I could taste the wet salt that runs down his cheeks and falls between our lips. He holds me tighter, wrapped in my own cocoon. This is very romantic. I can no longer talk. I can no longer see. Soon my mind is no longer my own. I shine with Ray. Brilliance spreads amongst matter and beings. I fade. I am reborn. We love mutual suicide, I think. That's a really cool ending. I like it. Okay, now we get to do the good one, y'all. It's okay. That's why we save it for last. Don't worry. I knew things were going bad fast. I yell out his name with all the force I can manage. Binary Star, help me! Less than a moment later, a gust of fresh air burst past me from my balcony. Oh, thank you for the subscribe, Kat. Thank you. It's not playing my audio that I usually do, but I'll take it. Thank you. Huge. It's a star for the Binary Star. How perfect. How fitting. I look up and shining hero stands before me. Guys, I love him. I'm gonna be so annoying. I knew it before I even like hit start stream today. I was like, everybody's gonna be so tired of me. He reaches out his hand towards me, smiling kindly. He is radiant even amongst the smoke and flames, and the music's so good! Despite the destruction around me, I feel no semblance of fear. I'm here to save you, Ryan. Without hesitation, I grab his hand, pulling myself up. I throw myself in his arms, hugging him with the remainder of the strength in my body. You really need to stick to this look for the hero look, by the way. That slick back shit, cut it out. We're good. This is good. He freezes, surprised by my action. Binary Star clears his throat and shifts his gaze to the side in a feeble attempt to hide how red his face is. After a few seconds of patting my head awkwardly, he shifts back. He squats lower, settling his forearm around my bum. Hey, yo, what are we trying to get into? Binary Star easily lifts me up, securing my back with his other hand. He steps out into the balcony, looking at me with a coy smile. Hold on tight. Suddenly, we are flying through the starry sky, his iconic red... How are we breathing? Iconic red cape trailing behind. The night air is brisk. Oh, like just in the sky. I'm a dumbass. It's okay. As he flies past skyscrapers and stars, soon enough he settles me down onto a high-up balcony in the middle of downtown. You can see the whole city from here. That's kind of the point of why they placed me here. He opens up the door and beckons me inside. My jaw drops. Wow, this is your apartment? Condo, but yes. He smirks. Glad you like it. This is where you'll be living from now on. Happily! Too bad my other fucking apartment had to burn down for this to happen. What? Unless you want to go back to your apartment, which I wouldn't personally recommend in its current state. He walks up to me, looking down at me with a serious expression. Plus, here, I can keep you safe. I know where you are. I guess that makes sense. I promise not to impede. I'll be out of here right when I get a new apartment. An indecipherable look passes across Ray's expression, and I can almost swear I heard him chuckle. He's like, you ain't going fucking nowhere. He turns away, walking into the apartment. We will see about that. What did he say? He turns around, smiling his signature radiant smile. Nothing. Come, let me show you around your new home, Star. I couldn't help but to follow him. He led me as if gravitational pull kept us together. Part of me knew that something didn't feel entirely right. By then, I was already too enthralled by the hero. The way he shined, I couldn't help but orbit around him. Wait, what ending was that? Hold up. No, I guess it was. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Did we say save me, Ray? I really don't actually remember. I have no idea. But I think that was the good ending. I'm not gonna lie, a little anticlimactic, but I think it might be because I missed something. I don't think I did though. Just in case, just gonna double check. But yeah, no, there wasn't another thing, another prompt. Did I miss one? No, I mean, I think we did everything right because we have all the other ones. Okay, well, there you go. There you go, y'all. And that's kind of how that one ends. So now we can jump back in time and go for Haley this time, which I feel like it's going to reveal a lot because I know Haley's hiding some shit, bro. I just know it. I know it. So let's go. And then saving double for last is crazy, but hey, we're in it now. So, and let's put a save. Wait, we don't need a save here. Whatever, it's fine. Haley, here we come. You know, we're gonna stick to the same name because I really don't think I can think of anything better. Unfortunately, even all this time later, I can't. Okay. And then for plus Haley, more excitement than minimum wage. Yep. Hal cracks a smile, tossing their napkin at me playfully. I snatch it out of the air. You're such a little shit, you know that? Yes. Wow, Hal, language. I think in onboarding videos, they referred to this as a toxic workplace environment. To be fair, any place that has Miles and I working together is technically... Okay, this is mostly the same. I'm gonna miss you, baby. I can't even look at you. If I can't have you, I can't look at you. It's common knowledge after all, heroes don't kill. Yeah, calm Haley down. Haley. I touch their arm, grabbing their attention. They pause, noticing me looking around the cafe at the customers who are peering curiously. Yeah, you're right. I'll shut up now. No, I don't mean it like that. Haley sighs, pushing their hair over their shoulder. I'm right, though. Yeah, of course. But back when I was a teen, people still protested heroes. They grumble while walking away. Back when I was a teen. How old are you, Haley? Haley shoots a glare in my direction, but is unable to keep a completely straight face. They laugh while continuing to walk to the storage room. I'm gonna sort out some inventory in the back. If my old person back can hang in there. How old are you, Haley? I don't think you're very old at all. Maybe I'll have to ask for help from the younglings. Sounds like when I'm talking to Kat, with more energy. I point to the register. Yeah, I don't mind helping out. As long as you're cool with the till being run by a certain employee with sticky fingers and a fascination for hero collectibles. Never mind, I feel years younger. Haley walks off into their wild stride. Along their boots have heels. I can never seem to hear them click against the hard floor. Yeah, because they're an assassin. I'm telling you. I'm on to you, Haley. And then this one doesn't really matter. Never had interest in them. I decided to go with a safe, non-committal answer. I just never had real interest in them, I guess. Call me crazy, but I think the whole hero thing is kind of ostentatious. I can't help but to think that there are better ways to spend that money and time. It just feels like a new category of asshole at the end of the day. I nod. Exactly. I think I'd rather my heroes be everyday people. Humans that have their own lives and issues to worry about. Without fame and special abilities, but they take the time and effort to care for others around them. Not celebrities that fly around in some gaudy outfit with homes that cost millions of dollars. But either way, I should probably take your order, considering you have been standing there for like 5 minutes. Interesting. Okay. I like that we get to be like anti-hero literally on this route to a degree, and that's kind of fun. I think we did the I can't do that double last time too, so we might be able to just skip it. Yeah, we did. And then say goodbye. Oh. I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Hey, thanks for helping. The sound of a large explosion is heard in the distance. The ground shakes with the force of the blow. Ray sighs, frustration seeping from his tone. God damn it. Ray's phone buzzes once more and he picks it up. Just two? Fine, I'm on my way. You owe me. Yeah, this is mostly the same. Looks like I gotta clock in some overtime. Sorry to hear that. I hope you don't have to work too hard. I don't know. Might work so late that I'll just have to pick up some of my favorite coffee tomorrow morning. I don't work tomorrow. Ray takes on a teasing tone. Wow, assuming I only came to Cafe Waning Crescent for you? Yes, and now I know that you did, so play coy all you want, boy. Pretty bold of you. I've tasted our black coffee, Ray. Calling it good is an awful stretch for the imagination. He laughs genuinely. Okay, fair enough. An attractive barista is a nice bonus to a pretty app. Do not flirt with me right now. I got my eyes on the prize, and you're not the prize right now. Ray looks towards the large black plumage staining the sky. I should probably get going though. Thanks for your help, Ray. Anything from my favorite barista? He walks off, giving a short wave goodbye. Fucking Blaze, bro. Well, Blaze, I'm not interested. Whatever you are trying to do, I'm not interested. Luke, I am just trying to work my job. I have to clock out as of... I glanced at the clock. 10 minutes ago. Okay, so go clock out and we can head out together. No, that's not what that means. That's not happening. Sorry, you don't want to leave with me? Oh, don't worry, darling. I'll take you to dinner first. He eyes me up and down. You look starving. The fuck? Absolutely not. Luke looks visibly irritated. Fine. You just lost the chance that every civilian wants. I was gonna light your life on fire. Have fun with your golden boy. I already did. We're on something new. You're not even caught up. Love you, Haley. What about him? What about him? Hal rubs their neck looking away. I guess it's a feeling. Like, kinda a bad one? Something doesn't feel genuine about him. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. Maybe just keep an eye out for anything that's off. I haven't seen anything weird yet. This scene's so good, by the way. I think this is one of my favorite scenes that happened originally. Good scene. Have a good day at work. Have a good day at work, Ray. Ray gives a small smile. He looks so tired to just be starting work for the day must be rough. I can't guarantee that I will, but I'll try my best. Sometimes when he smiled, the dark circles under his eyes seem to only get worse. I wave goodbye to Ray as he walks out the door. Goodbye. Haley gives me a long look from beside the coffee bar counter. Is there something wrong? Haley opens her mouth about to say something, but settles on a shake of the head. Nah. Haley, sensing my skepticism, gives me a reassuring smile. Oh, did I tell you? Remember that action figure that Miles was trying to get? Oh, yeah, okay. So we're changing the subject. Definitely some skeletons, and we said this last time, so... Oh, no, we didn't. I lied. Oh, I said I just don't care, which isn't true, but definitely some skeletons. Yeah, I mean, every human has some skeletons in their closet, so I can't be surprised if binary is any different. Yeah, I just wonder how many skeletons, you know? Haley bites their lips in thought. I just don't think heroes can be moral. And that is pretty dangerous when you have the powers that heroes do. You think too much, Hals. Heroes are just like you and me. Haley levels a glance at Miles. I really doubt that. What do you say? Nothing, Miles. When you put it like that, it's hard not to feel a little weary. I just hope there aren't too many skeletons? Yeah, same. You just gotta watch out for yourself, first and foremost. I chuckle. I know, Hal. I think better than anyone. Haley quirks an eyebrow. Before they can talk, I cut them off. Don't worry about it. I laugh awkwardly, changing the subject. So I think we're running low on straws again? We're good at changing the subject. Why are you doing this? Why do this? Apparently he likes when we're really aggressive, which, okay, we love a man who's aggressive. Go crazy. I'm here. Hello, Carrot. We finished the Ray route, so we're on the Haley now. So we're just trying to get caught up to that point, basically. And Ray's was really good. Had 3 endings. Had a bad ending. They had a Quasar ending, which was really cool and like very visually interesting and dramatic. And then they had the good ending, which kind of left on a weird note. But I think there's some like epilogue stuff on the main menu, so maybe it's leading into that. I don't know. But yeah, so we're on Haley right now and just figuring out where that goes. And it stopped me, so I guess this is where we are. So part of me knew that leaving Haley was going to be one of the hardest things I will have to do. I mean, honestly, real. Despite our short time together, Haley and I have become incredibly close. When I first got hired, I was scared to form any friendships. I feel like this route will be so different. Very curious. I know, and we're saving double for last, which is like a move. It is a choice. Like a stray back to a stray, you say, like a cat. I stayed away and hissed at anyone who came too close. Wow. But Haley gave me my space. They supported me with words of encouragement. They let me lean on them until I was able to grow a backbone of my own. I have changed a lot thanks to Haley's patience and kindness. I'm sure Double was even able to sense the change in me, considering how on edge he is. I can't risk Double doing something to Haley, so I can't stay. I decided to put to use the backbone that Haley gave me. They helped me and protected me at the lowest, so now I will protect them. Double vision! I know. We're still Grimes and Ryan. We could have changed it, but I was like, no, let's just stick with it. Fuck. But even so, it's heart-wrenching to lose someone who just understood on the level Haley does. And I won't fool myself to say I didn't feel anything for them either. I mean, look at them. I walk into Cafe Waiting Crescent for what is likely to be the last time. And then I think most of this is going to be the same up until their expression stings me to my core. I didn't want to leave them either, but I hardly had any choice in any of this. Frankly, since meeting Double, I hardly had a choice in anything. I glanced down at the envelope, holding it up. I'm sorry to do this. If you want time off, yeah, no, Haley, don't make this harder than it needs to be. I'm just gonna really miss you. No, I'll miss you. I thought maybe we had something. Oh, the blush. Haley suddenly becomes flustered, their face turning a light pink to face away. Ah, shit, never mind. I can't believe I'm really making this more awkward than it already is. Sorry. I can't help but smile a bit. I thought it was only me that felt something. Maybe if I stuck around longer, Hals and I could have started dating or something. I felt even more depressed at the thought of having to leave the city now. Fuck, this sucks. Yeah, real. I forced a smile, unsure of what to say. Fumbled a baddie. Sorry, I'm just being selfish. Do what's best for you, Ryan. Just know you aren't getting rid of me that easily. I can't help but smile. I never wanted to be rid of you, Hals. Yeah, sure. Maybe someday when whatever you're running from is over, you can come back. How do you know I'm running from something? I've looked in the mirror before, Ryan. Oh, so you're running from something. Tell me more. Oh. sorry. Eyes on the prize, Crazy. Okay, where are we? The cover again. Today we have the chance to sit down. Yep. Okay, Binary Star gives a polite laugh. Well, I wanted to show a new side of myself to my fans. I think citizens can lose interest in heroes because we come off as ostentatious. Oh, he says something different. I want to show that we are human too. I enjoy my time off. I drink black coffee. Almost. He's so like he's laying on it so thick. I love him. I miss him. I drink black coffee almost every morning. I have been even thinking of adopting a cat. I find happiness in a lot of things that others may call boring. I just call them normal. Oh my gosh, he's so different. Wow. How's this gonna change? Oh, we're still at his apartment. That makes sense. Still get chopped up. Potentially. Where are we? Nod. Nodding is crazy. I nod slowly. Great, glad we were on the same page. Double's ability was teleportation, an essentially non-violent power by most people's standards, but Double himself is a monster, and the way he could use his ability was creatively horrific. Yeah, he just like teleports you inside other people or something. I don't know. He gives that, okay? Oh goodness. All this, like when you don't know what's happening, must look so crazy, but it's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. See you acting like a psycho murderer? See you like a psycho murderer? You slaughtered those people as if they were... I stopped talking because I wasn't sure if I trusted my stomach. There's an awkward silence before Ray sighs. Yeah, that's fair. I was scared for you, angry, and I kind of lost it. Totally lost it. Yeah, totally lost it. I thought heroes weren't allowed to kill? Ray's lips form a tight line. Do you think crime would go away if we weren't? Do you think heroes are allowed to decide if they want this job? Ryan, heroes are glorified military weapons. At the end of the day, we're just the police, but with shiny new packaging and horrifying— Not me falling for a police officer! You hate to see it, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. Here comes the bump path again. At the end of the day, we were just the police, but yeah. If the government doesn't make us work for them, these abilities can end up being a fast pass to anarchy and terrorism. So then I guess we perform war crimes and terrorism under the name of the government instead. Ray laughs, but is empty and hollow. His eyes are emotionless. I'm unable to say anything back. I never had much faith in heroes, but reality is even more horrifying than what I thought. So you weren't going to get arrested for the slaughter? No. There's already a cleanup team. They're dealing with it. As far as everyone else is concerned, those criminals disappeared without a trace. The clear disgust showed on my face, and Ray grimaced. This is the reality of things, Ryan. I'm not saying it's good, but it's the reality. I may have lost my cool, I admit that. But if you heard what they wanted to do with you and their thoughts, you would feel the same way I did. I open my mouth to reply, but I'm cut off by a dull pain in my jaw. That's interesting. I like when you go on other routes and then they kind of like fill in the blanks from previous routes. I scoot further away instinctively. Ray pauses. A hurt look travels across his face. He whispers in a soft voice, I'm not going to hurt you, Ryan, I promise. If you trust me, I would never hurt you. I stare at him, searching his face. I know you don't trust me now, but please, at least let me see your wounds. I can't spend time with you right now. I can't look at you right now. I wake up with the sense that I dreamt about the old times of Double. He used to be so much nicer. Or was he like this all along and I just didn't catch it? I get up and inspect the fridge. I don't know how the Double one's gonna proceed at all. Are we just gonna go full crazy? Like, I'm interested. Don't let him tempt you. I know, I'm staying strong. It's easy because Haley's also like, you know, I'm in. Unfortunately, though, Ray's like right there. See, this is why being poly is the ultimate. They would never be poly together, though. Never. Like, they're diametrically opposed foes. I get up and inspect the fridge. It was pretty empty, so I settled on eating some leftovers. Throughout the day— Oh, is this when the cat shows up? I try to get in some good reading just to pass the time, but I can feel my attention not being able to stick to anything. After a few hours of being lazy, I can feel the exhaustion settling in. The sun is beginning to set. I decide to do some stretches to keep the blood flow to my legs. Tap, tap, tap. When I glance to where the noise is coming from, I notice a small black cat. How did the cat get 5 stories up? Because they're not a cat! That's all I gotta say about that. I leave the bathroom, closing the door behind me. The various scars that adorn Ray's body are seared into my mind. Just what has he been fighting all this time? Aliens! I can hear Ray give a tired sigh as the shower water hits his body. Having Binary Star in my apartment, honestly, it scares me. Back when I was part of the night crew, some of my criminal compatriots would come back to the base absolutely terrified. They would shake as if withstanding an Arctic freeze. They would be unable to speak, their eyes hollowed and distant. And the next day they would be gone. I wouldn't dare ask Double what happened to them. His white knuckles said more than his voice ever could. Now I think I understood. The sickening sounds wouldn't stop coming back to me. It made my stomach flip and my legs shake. But despite my numbing fear, I had to know. Who are you, Binary Star? The sun continues to set, a brilliant red closing on the nighttime. Soon enough— Okay, this might be the same. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. I'm interested in all the extra little tidbits, though. I left some breakfast for you in the fridge. Feel free to heat that up and eat it. Please refrain from going outside. If you have to, call me first. Rest up, Ryan. I'll see you again tonight. I spend most of the day sitting around reading and flipping through TV. There was a special showing on Heroes. Despite Binary Star being rated top hero, there wasn't actually more information about him. His parents died when he was young, and so he was taken in by a top hero, the Steel Sheriff. Okay, yeah, this is the same. Do we still read fanfiction on this timeline? Who knows? With Ray watching over me, I'm able to slowly drift off to sleep. I wake up in the middle of the night. Ray's lowered voice bounces— What are we doing? What's going on? Yeah, I did it. What else did you want me to say? Oh, is he gonna say something different this time? What can you do? Okay, yeah, sassy queen. I don't know why that was different, but it's fine. The soft sound of footsteps wake me up. My eyes flutter open to the sunlight peeking through the windows. How early is it? It's 8 a.m. Ah, Ray! I whip my head over to Ray, who stands there looking surprised. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to shock you. No, it's okay. You just usually aren't here in the mornings. Ray gives a wry smile. You make me sound like a bad hookup or something. Do you want me to do the walk of shame or something? No. Though I'm sure you could do a pretty good walk of shame. Ray laughs. Wow, what do you take me for? I do have to leave for work soon, though. Do you mind if I shower here before leaving? No, go for it. Don't worry. I'll be out of your hair soon. Yeah, I doubt it. I really do. Oh, does this change anything? I mean, we didn't. If it doesn't, we're definitely good. Okay, yeah, it doesn't. So, phone. Tap on his phone in the duffel bag. It's a password protected, but I can read a couple of the newest text messages. None of the texts come from saved numbers. I expand on the first message. Hey, BS, this is Mist. I got your number from Chandra. I texted you last week, but you never responded. Can you please consider talking to Herschel for me? The second message comes from the same number. Look, I know I fucked up. It won't happen again. The family took the shut up money and signed an NDA, so if you could vouch for me, I promise it won't come back to bite you. While I was reading the second message from this Mist person, a new message appeared on the screen. Need to talk about your recent performance. I have been informed of actions inappropriate by the standards of the NAHA. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. EST, Herschel. While trying to close out, I accidentally hit the reply button on the message from Herschel. I should have just closed out immediately, but part of me wanted to see what could happen if I responded. No, I shouldn't respond. Yes, respond. No, respond. Respond with something flirty. He's crazy. What does this change? Absolutely nothing. So we should just do whatever we want, is what I'm hearing. Respond with something flirty. I snickered to myself, typing up a response. I'll show you some real inappropriate actions by the standards of the NHA. Not just fucking around, do whatever you want. A response comes almost immediately. If that is a threat, we will not respond lightly, Herschel. My attempt at flirtation has flown far over Herschel's head and into dangerous territory. I become determined, and I won't respond lightly to that sexy little body by yours, Herschel. We really are a villain. What is this? I cover my mouth to keep myself from laughing out loud as the typing indicator begins and stops multiple times. Herschel must really be confused. Finally, a text comes through. Did you drink drain cleaner? Take a gunshot to the head? Sober up. 8 a.m. tomorrow. Herschel. Herschel is certified. No fun at all. I put Ray's phone away. As I'm returning everything to the duffel bag, a wallet tumbles out, flopping against the floor. A square paper slips out of the wallet. Oh, the picture. I snag it off the ground. Yeah. This should be the same. Yeah. Going through my phone, huh? Yeah, and I typed really flirtily to your boss, so sorry about that. You are a nosy little thing. Kind of an invasion of privacy, don't you think? I mean, you literally shower at my apartment like every fucking day. We're even. Like, just... Ray cracks a smile. By the way, I don't appreciate you role-playing as me and flirting with my boss. I am not going to hear the end of that. Tough shit, I guess. Sorry, it was funny in the moment. You could just say it was my mistake or something. Ray's face falls. Absolutely not. It's better for both of us if they don't know you exist. Ray levels a look at me. It seems like you are unnerved by me on some level. That you don't trust me. And I think most of this is probably the same too. How did you get your abilities? I recall what Luke Blaze told me a couple days ago. Ask Ray how he got his abilities. I look up at Ray and he looked back with a slightly stressed expression on his face. He knows what I have thought. Tell me, Ray. His lips tighten and he works a hand through his hair. His body is tense and he glances back at me. Ray, you said anything. I know. Ray. Fuck. He curses under his breath. I narrow my eyes. What's your ability, Ray? He looks at me directly, his eyes so deeply black they might just swallow me whole. Don't threaten me with a good time. Even the room feels a bit dimmer due to his pressure. They call me Binary Star. Why? Because you shine so brightly against the evil of the night? Ray lets out a sound somewhere between a scoff and a laugh. If only that was the case, Star. What are binary stars? Is this a silence lesson or something? Ray stared... I think it's supposed to be science lesson. Stares down at me with an immovable expression. He is clearly not in the mood for jokes. A solar system where there are two stars? In a binary system, there is a primary star and a secondary star. Depending on their orbit, they can be classified as wide binaries and close binaries. I'm unsure where this is going, but the tone of Ray's voice keeps me from speaking. In a close binary, mass can be transferred between the two. The primary star can exert gravitational force strong enough to pull in the smaller star, cannibalizing it completely. Oh, interesting. Okay. A silence settles between the two of us, an understanding that leaves me queasy. I am said to be the hero with countless abilities, but in reality, My ability is just one, to pull in smaller stars and devour them whole. Every ability I have, I killed for. Criminals, villains, civilians, even other heroes. Some were forced upon me. Others were my own volition. That's really cool. Unfortunately, that's incredibly cool. My stomach sinks. It's not out of the question that he would be able to slaughter people so easily. After all, I witnessed it myself. So if you killed Double, you'd be able to just teleport all over the place. But some part of me felt disturbed. I won't deny what I am, Ryan. Luke was right. I am a monster. I'm not a hero from the stars. I am essentially only one thing. A government-funded military weapon. Nothing can change that. Despite Ray's stony facade, I can sense some sadness in his tone. I may be a monster, but I promise I will keep you safe if you let me. I'm not sure how to respond. Some part of me knows thank you isn't an appropriate response for this situation. Ray can sense the conflict expressions that drift across my face. I know that was a lot. I'll let you rest. Ray gathers his stuff and leaves my apartment. When the door closes, I let go of a breath I didn't realize I was holding. I am left in silence with only my thoughts. It's obvious that Ray, or rather Binary Star, is dangerous to some extent, but when he talks about himself without the mask on, something about him just feels so lonely. Yeah. Because he's the primary star without a secondary star. This is so sad. How did you... No, wait. Call Haley. Call Haley. I decided to give Haley a call. You know... No, we're good, we're good. They warned me before that Binary Star most likely had some skeletons in the closet. Why would you call Double? Yeah, that's crazy. Like, Ray is scary, but it's just like Double is way more like scary to me than Ray is. Like, at least Ray's honest. At least I know where I fucking stand. Double just be doing shit, man. Maybe they know more, or maybe they don't. But either way, Hal's comforting voice is something I need to hear right now. The dial tone rings softly. Hello, Ryan? Hi, Hal. Ryan, are you okay? I tried texting you, but you never responded. I was getting worried. You kind of dropped off the face of the planet there for a minute. I'm okay. You sure? You don't sound okay. I bite my lip. Everything in me wants to run crying to Hal, but I can't be selfish. Hal essentially just lost their whole business with the chaos in the West District. The last thing I want to do is have more stress onto them. Yeah, I guess I just missed you is all. I can hear Hal suck in air suddenly. Hal? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, me too. Are you okay? I hear a familiar voice in the background. What the fuck is this? Huh? Pardon? Not them being in cahoots. Yo, is that Ryan? Let me say hi. Oh, or is this Miles? Let me say hi. Wait, your face is so red. That's so funny. Stone Cold Hal. Down bad. Oof. What is happening? A large smack sound reverberates over the speaker. Okay, it is Miles. Miles groans in the background. So did you call for anything specific? Not really. Remember how you mentioned that you think all heroes have skeletons in their closets? The more powerful the hero, the more packed that closet's gonna be. Why do you think that? If you had unlimited power, who will stop you? The government will do anything to protect their assets after all. What do you think about Binary Star? Once again, there's silence on the other end of the call. Please, Ryan, listen to me closely. Run away from Binary Star. I did some asking, some digging, and nothing good can come up from being around him. He will only cause you misery and chaos. You will never know peace if you accept him. The best thing you can do is run as far and as fast as you can. There's another pause on the other line. I have to go. Just please tell me you will leave tonight and run very, very far away. I was unable to answer, unsure of what to do. Haley's tone left no question of severity of their request. I'll find you again when you are in a safe place. The phone call cuts off suddenly. Haley probably hung up. I start to feel exhausted. Ray isn't home and it's already pretty late. Part of me was thankful for his absence. Despite all the time Ray and I have spent together, I still feel like I barely knew him. Like he could flip a switch and become a total stranger. And some part of me knew I may never come to understand him. That scares me. I get into bed resting my body against the plush blankets. My eyes close, covering me in the familiar darkness of sleep. I dream of a peculiar dream. Yeah, this dream again of them killing. Which I guess it's probably going to be pretty relevant now. Okay, so we gotta go to the window. To the window! I look around. The front door is too far away, and the balcony door may be too heavy for me to open. The window falls into my vision. It's already partially open. If I can leverage my body to force it open in one swoop, maybe I can then get some fresh air and jump to the neighbor's balcony. It's a risky maneuver, but I will willingly try. I'm willing to try. I crawl towards the window. Gathering my strength, I push the windowsill upwards. The momentum of the push causes me to fall backwards onto the hard floor. I curse to myself, frustration growing. Chirp, chirp, squeak. Huh? I look up and see a bat in the window. A bat? Wait, can they just can they just transform into various animals? Because that's also kind of cool. My heart drops. I need to shoo it away from the fire immediately. I try to leap up, but I slip back onto the hard ground. Chirp, squeak, chirp. The bat begins to morph to change shape. Am I hallucinating? I rub my eyes, but the morphing of the bat continues. The bat begins to take a more human shape, fur shedding into skin, wings into arms. Am I dead? You know what? Life's actually pretty okay. You know what? I think everything's gonna be fine, y'all. Don't worry about it. How do we keep pulling baddie after baddie? We just can't stop. Dude, the double route is gonna feel so anticlimactic after these two. The hell? No, but if we don't get out of here, you might very... What? I actually can't talk. Hold up. No, but if we don't get out of here, you might very well be sued. I went like cross-eyed. The bat has formed into a very familiar figure. They sit across my window frame, cool and composed despite the chaos surrounding us. Joy, I'm too gay for this shit, bro. Their green hair sways in the wind. Despite the bat ears, a very familiar sparkle in their eyes make it impossible not to recognize them. How? The one and only. Haley smiles. They sport a catsuit and a mask. A suit like that isn't cheap. It looks even custom made. And was Haley just a bat? Ryan, are you okay? What? Why? Why are you? What are you? It's dangerous to have to. My brain malfunctions just like it did earlier, and Haley laughs. I think the smoke is getting to your head. No, it's just you. It's just the smoke show in front of me. Okay. Everybody, relax. Let me get you out of here, and then I promise I'll explain everything. Haley hops through my window. They make their way over to the balcony door. And the music? Cover your face. I do as I'm told, and in a smooth kick, Haley shatters the glass. God, you're so cool. That's so real. This character is so real, so me. Okay, now I know your brain has lost too much oxygen now. Haley, well, maybe a little. Haley plucks me off the ground and stands me to my feet. Haley begins to morph again. To a tiger! I was right, they can transform into multiple animals. They're Beast Boy! Soon, a large Siberian tiger is in my apartment. My face pales. Get on my back. The tiger talks in Haley's voice. I'm gonna get you out of here. The tiger is Haley. I approach it cautiously. Oh my god, hurry up, Dig. They're so cool. They really are. The tiger, Haley, scoops me up with their head onto their back. They walk onto the balcony and back up to the very edge. Hang on as tight as you can, okay? I wrap my arms around Haley and shut my eyes, putting my full faith into Hal. Haley takes off into a sprint. Soon the air hits my face and we land again. I look up and see we're on a neighbor's balcony. One more time, hang on, okay? There is another sprint and then a leap. A loud metal sound resonates as we land onto the fire escape. Haley doesn't stop moving. They continue to sprint down the stairs, never breaking stride. When they hit the soil, their gait only speeds up. I look up and even the night sky is a blur. Keep holding on until I tell you to stop, okay? I can hear Haley's huff below me. I can't help but to think how soft their fur feels under my face. After some time, Haley finally slows to a stop, placing me onto the ground. Oh my god, what are you doing? I told you to keep the car running? Oh wait, is Miles the getaway car? What is this relationship with Miles? Who the fuck is Miles? Haley roars furiously at a certain Miles who is standing outside beside the car. And just like that, I started living a new life with Miles and Haley in a new city. Apparently, Haley has been living a double life as an infamous villain this whole time. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, villain isn't necessarily the correct term. Cat burglar is probably more appropriate. When I used to be a villain, Haley's alias was plastered all over magazines. Shrouded villain Chimera strikes again. But that's a good name, Chimera. But Hal never hurt anyone. Always worked alone. The only reason they were labeled a villain was due to the fact that they were taking from the rich and powerful. And were they damn good at it? I bet. So good, in fact, that Miles' dad hunted Haley down and offered an incredible amount of money. Miles' dad? What is going on? For Haley to take on Miles as their villain apprentice. Oh, and did I mention apparently Miles comes from a long, infamous line of villainy heritage? No, and he's a superhero nerd? What the fuck is going on? It's really fun, though. I love it. I love all the plot twists. Is his dad, brothers, uncles, aunts, mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, and so on are some of the most well-known villains of all time. Miles, of course, would rather be a hero, but good luck to anyone who tries to convince his father of that. So now, Miles and Haley and I roll together. It's alright, fuck it. Sharing a small apartment, we sleep in the day and we lurk in the night. We take that what isn't ours, we funnel the money into offshore accounts, preparing a flee whenever he finds us. Because according to Haley, it's not a matter of how, it's a matter of when. Having Haley at my side, I feel like I could take on anything. I would take on anything at the chance for a future, or I can keep smiling and laughing with them. With Haley at my side, things are happier, peaceful even. I found my stride again. I didn't know how much I needed them. They look at me, a familiar smile adorns their beautiful face. Falling asleep by Hal's side is a piece of heaven that I'm willing to fight for, to preserve. Real, be it heroes or villains. Come what may, I'm ready. Cute! Cute! And I'm glad I guessed that shit. Alright. You know what time it is, y'all. It's that time. Break time, because I gotta pee. But afterward, then we'll be double time. We'll go double time. So everybody go drink, go pee, go brush your teeth, go do whatever you gotta do. I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes at most. Guys, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. I can't wait to see what we're in store for here. I have no clue. All I know is that it's probably going to be insane, and I'm here for it. I love Haley, man. This is so cute. You know, it's perfect right here. We don't need this. Not necessary right here. Oh, you can't even see the cursor, but I was circling fucking Double's face. All right, here we go. Time to be the most grimy we've ever been. Goodness gracious. That's me, Grimes. Don't wear it out. I'm so frightened. It's gonna be fun. Oh my gosh, thank you for the gifted sub, I think. Oh my gosh, it's my brother. Hi. Hi, bro. How you doing? We're playing a game. We're having a good time. Thank you. Thank you. What's going on? Oh, you got a sub, Carrot. Yay. Thank you for being subbed, Carrot. Woo-woo. We love to see it. That's my first gifted sub, too. So you gotta clip it. Gotta mark it down. 2 subs in 1 day. How nice. That's so kind. I know. Thank you, generous bro. I think you're working probably, right? So, okay, what do we need to do? I got distracted. What do you gotta do? It doesn't really matter what we say here. Gifted the best person too. I should be more conceited about your secrets, Hal. Haley raises an eyebrow curiously. I have no secrets. I'm definitely not Beast Boy. I mean, if you happen to get arrested for something crazy like insurance fraud, I'd be out of a job. Insurance fraud? Do I look that shady to you? Haley huffs jokingly. Then you can finally leave me to a rotten prison and get your dream job. Tee. Yeah, what's my dream job? At least my chat widget is doing what it's supposed to be doing today. I cross my arms and tilt my head curiously. Hal leaves their gaze at me. I don't know. Maybe like a superhero? Nah. Wrong. A lot of these, I don't get my first double choice until the text, so it doesn't really matter what I say. Just click on whatever. I miss Ray every day of my life, dude. I do. No problem. Shout out to Carrot. Hell yeah. Shout out to Carrot for real. Without Carrot, we wouldn't really have a stream in a sense because they were the first game I ever streamed. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. I'm just double checking. I don't want to like accidentally have to redo something. I also got a water. Hope everybody is staying hydrated. He likes when we're really fucking mean, which is funny. I mean, I do like that he does like a mean woman because it's like taste. Go fuck yourself, Devil. Take all the spite, Echobuster. Go fuck yourself. I spit out in rage. Devil lets out a loud barking laugh just like me. Oh, Ryan, you never cease to surprise me. Listen to this close. If you really want to be free, then don't let me find you. Because when I do, a heavy silence blankets the call like mist. I can hear my own heartbeat echo throughout my ears. We're so real. I really don't know where this is going. I feel like we're flying into the sun. Like, this isn't a good idea at all. This round is gonna be so scary. I know. I'm prepared. I'm as prepared as I'll ever be. Kindly fuck off, bro. At least you get to say that again. So real. It's weird that a lot of the Haley and double choices are pretty similar. Doesn't matter what we say here, really? I don't really see it, but things are harder to see with those rose-tinted glasses, I guess. Haley gives an awkward laugh. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know. Maybe just keep an eye out for anything that's off. I will. This dynamic is so fun. Oh, gosh. Have a whole game of that, really. Have a good day at work. I wonder if it's because both of these routes are different than the Ray route, which is kind of the main route in a way. Yeah, I think according to Concrete, it is the main route, which makes sense. Like, you get to spend so much time with them even when you're on other people's routes, which is interesting. I don't mind that. I mean, Ray's my favorite, so, like, more of him is not a bad thing, but the other ones are fine. I just don't care. Not me making a double, like, choice my first time around. And then it's probably just leave me alone if I had to guess. Yeah, it is. Just leave me alone. I scrape up what courage I have and level my gaze at him. Why can't you just leave me alone, Devil? Devil smiles. He walks over, closely leaning over into my personal space. He blinks slowly like an enamored cat. I don't want to. It's okay, fair point. What? I said I don't want to. Okay, sass queen, relax. What is this? Don't give me a sassy man. I like a sassy man. Devil reaches out, his finger touching my cheek so lightly I could barely even feel it. You always feel like this. Feel like what? His gaze fluttering around my face. I can extend out and touch you, and yet you always seem just outside of my reach. I push his hand away. Get that shit out of here! And underneath his mask, he smiles. It is bitter. I'll take my leave. Bro's just permanently sick. Like, it's not even a superhero costume. He's just, like, got a bad cough. Ugh. Every time. It's like the opposite of a jump scare. I don't know what I would call it. It's like a jump like, ooh! Like, ooh, okay. Each time. Stare at defiantly is great here. Good job. And then we can kind of do whatever for the next two choices. Well, we can do whatever we want until how do you get your abilities, so. I stare at Devil in defiance. Oh, look at you. He grabs my face between his index and thumb, jostling me lightly. You are so fucking cute. This is why I just had to have you back all to myself, Ryan. When you glare like that, I just don't know I can't give you up to anyone else. He sighs in almost like a dreamlike way. His smile is so genuine, as if he is truly having fun. Fucking psycho. Though I'm not sure. Unfortunately, MC, Ryan, me, that's a little bit of our type. Just a little, you know? A little crazy goes a long way. Just a little. Though I'm not sure if our crew will be able to forgive you. I don't care about our crew, bro. Or the crew, whatever you want to call it. Bloodbath time! Pose for the picture! Thanks for saving me! Even though I'm gonna go back to my ex, it's gonna be really weird afterward. Ray gives a humorless chuckle. Unfortunately, I doubt that. I read his thoughts back at the warehouse. He is pretty attached to you. He may become desperate without you. Ray frowns deeply. Please stay inside here when I can make sure you are safe. Ray forces a smile. You still look so exhausted. Not as exhausted as you look, buddy. Buddy old pal? The little cat sounds. So much Ray. Being suggestive is crazy. I'm gonna do it. We're playing with fire. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I can do whatever I want. It's my stream. I realized that our channel points really fit with the stream too. We got the shinies, okay? And the little cursor, you guys can't... Oh yeah, the cursor, you can see it. The cursor looks like our little channel points to the shinies. Use your shinies today. Doesn't matter what we do. Yeah, shinies! How did you get your abilities? I have almost 5k now. You're just gonna like have like 1 million at some point. And, oh my god. Okay, guys, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Call double, which is the last thing I would literally choose. His face appears in my mind. I hate him with a burning passion. Sure, Jan, sure. But I can't ignore that he is my best bet for information at the moment. Such a crazy thing to do. Genuinely insane choice. I unblock his number. And then press the dial button. The phone rings and rings, but ultimately Double does not answer. Damn, useless. I sigh and stretch out. Suddenly my phone is vibrating. I pick up the call. And what do I owe this pleasure, Ryan? His voice is as smug as usual. I mean, I guess I'd be smug as fuck too if I could like nearly chop off your fingers on a random warehouse and then have you on my line. Like, girl, we're sending mixed signals here. What do you expect? His voice is as smug as usual. I can practically see the mocking grin across his face. Double, don't act so cold. You're the one that called me. That's true. That did happen. Well, you're the one that tried to cut my fucking fingers off. That's true. Also true. I still might if you keep pushing. I ignore him, determined to stick sticking to my goal at hand. I have a question. That right? Yeah, I remember back when we worked together. You had some run-ins with Binary Star, right? Double. I'll answer your question if you answer mine first. Okay. What color underwear are you wearing right now? Okay, unfortunately, hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good. Double, please. They're black. I was just like, no. Do we get to answer? Double laughs. What a piece of shit. Real. I should have known. But he's yours. But I should have known he was just gonna mess with me. I am not answering that. I already did. I already answered for you, Ryan. Don't worry. So let me get this right. His voice becomes dangerously low. You call me to get some info on another guy, and you assume I'm just gonna play nice? Double lets out a harsh laugh. You are truly more of an idiot than I could have imagined. I resist the urge to throw my phone across the room. Like, what's that gonna do? The line is silent. Guess I should hang up then. We get to answer! I don't know why I'm saving. I just feel like I have to for some reason. What makes you think I'm wearing any is crazy. Guys. The most important choice of the game? This is hilarious. I'm sorry. Yeah, what makes you think I'm wearing any? Double honestly scares the shit out of me. But I'll be damned if I stay here and let him intimidate me. That's true. We're gonna intimidate his ass. I decide to throw him off his balance. And what makes you think I'm wearing any? Double is at a loss for words. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Speechless Double? I remember the last time I left you speechless. Fuck Grimes. He mumbles under his breath. Not even using our villain name. He mumbles under his breath. Some part of me liked that I still had some hold over him. We're just as bad. We are just as bad. Unfortunately for me, he's always quick to recover. I do like a mutually toxic relationship. I wish those were depicted in media more often. Like, that's just fun, okay? Like, if y'all both suck, it's cool to just watch y'all suck together. Which sounded really, you know what I'm saying. Unfortunately for me, he's always quick to recover. I don't believe you. What? I said I don't believe you. Oh, are you gonna need visual evidence? Joy! Don't joy me, Carrot. I wouldn't have enjoyed Orlam and fucking Iggy if I didn't like a mutually toxic relationship, at least in one point of our Wonderland. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And honestly, kind of Gidget at a point too. But, you know. They're all a little toxic, I suppose. I can hear the smirk in his tone. Send me a picture. I knew it. I knew it. Are you serious? I am not doing that. All bark and no bite per usual, huh? I guess you don't need me to answer your question then. I immediately get up, stripping off my top and pants. Damn, we're easy. Which is not a bad thing. It's fine. Who cares? I'll show you some bite, bastard. Yeah, this'll show him. What is going on? What is going on? After posing over a flawless ass shot paired with a tasteful middle finger, I sent over the photo. Okay, we're a little aggy with it. This is crazy. I was expecting it to be crazy, but I was not expecting this. I'm in it. Very nice. Almost exactly like I remember. I'm sure you keep all our fucking pictures, dude. Pretty whore is crazy. But okay, I'll take it. Double. So what did you want to know again? Bro's like, he's checked back in. All right. Binary star. I mean, at least he held up his end of the bargain. Double gives a short, spiteful laugh. You were so lucky you were my partner. You have no idea what I sheltered you from. You still don't. The others would come back completely traumatized from seeing their friends being ripped apart by the heroes, while you knew none the better. None of the heroes ever gave a shit about any of us, and that guy, he was the worst of all. There was nothing human about those red eyes, no empathy, no guilt, just destruction without mercy. In our world, they say if you see a red flash, you're already dead. The iconic red eyes of national hero Binary Star being plastered on every TV show, every magazine has to be some kind of irony. Is that what you wanted to hear about your new boyfriend? The child from the stars? He's not my boyfriend. Though. Is he really that bad? Double is quiet. I liked you, Ryan. You were always a feisty little shit. The others told me I was too soft on you. Too sweet on you. Fuck. Something foreign tints Double's tone, an uncharacteristic hint of emotion breaking through. Ryan, you should think hard and make a decision. Do you want to live at the whims of a cruel, unforgiving creature? Or would you rather die? I mean, it's kind of between a rock and a hard place. It's kind of the same shit. Different, you know. Same shit, different day. Too sweet on you. It's chopping off your finger, apparently. Yeah. Your window to make a decision is closing. Soon it will be made for you. Even if you cry and beg, I can't come and save you this time, Grimes. Binary Star is so far removed from humanity, he might as well be from the stars. He's a creature without weaknesses. Well, I guess now he has one, and God knows he's gonna keep that bitch on a short leash. Fuck off. Double just laughs. Good luck, bitch. You're gonna need it. I'll give you your nice little picture as a parting gift. Yeah, me flicking you off? Have fun with it, bro. After that, the phone goes silent. Did Double really just hang up on me? Still a scumbag after all this time. Yeah, that's the worst thing he's done. Hang up on us. Not the other stuff. I tried to push his words out of my head. Do you want to live at the whims of a cruel, unforgiving creature, or would you rather die? Binary, no, Ray, surely can't be that bad. He has been nothing but kind to me. Double has told me cruel lies in the past. He is definitely just trying to psych me out. But you know what? Doesn't matter, we're gonna do it anyway. I start to feel exhausted. Okay, we're good, we're good. That scene was crazy, bro. Go for the front door, which is the worst choice objectively, but I make a desperate, which fits for Double. I make a desperate crawling dash for the front door. Adrenaline shields me from the pain searing through my palms. I crawled towards the front door. It's open, I can escape. I thanked whatever gods may have been watching over me. Crawling out into the hallway, I was able to get some more fresh air. With adrenaline kicked in, I was up on my feet and running in no time. I sprint down the stairs and out the front door. My lungs burned as if they caught fire as well. Making my way to the street, making my way downtown, walking fast, going back to our Psycho X. I can't help but to find the silence odd. A fire this big, and there were no emergency vehicles? This background here actually looks like the one from Our Wonderland, where they're like traveling when they hear the voice or whatever. I know it might not be the same one. It's just like a generic suburban one, but like it just reminded me of that. I needed to find someone to call for help before the fire spreads, putting anyone else in danger. Lol, it does look reminiscent. It's crazy. As I reached the alleyway to the main street, the adrenaline was wearing off. My legs looked threatening to give out. I leaned up against the wall, gasping for air. I can only hear the sound of my blood rushing and my heart pounding wildly. Who set our apartment on fire? Was it Double? Suddenly, a hand covered my face, and I felt a feeling that was all too familiar. My body felt the rush through time and space before collapsing into reality again. Okay, yeah, we got teleported. I look up, already knowing. Double with the double cross, yeah. I look up already knowing who I would find when the hand was moved from my face. What's with the nasty look? I glance around, trying to figure out the music, where exactly Double landed us. Don't worry, I didn't phase you too far. Oh, he takes off the mask for once. Watch him be an ugly ass. Just far enough away that we don't have to worry about any interruptions. Don't touch me. Get away from me. Oh, you got little fangies. I like a fangy. Ain't nothing wrong with a fang. I back up, stumbling and catching myself over some garbage, of course. When Binary Star finds you, he is going to do what exactly? Bring me to justice? No, sear you. Like he's gonna disintegrate you, bro. I do like a fang. Double cackles. It is cold and humorless. Grow a brain, honey. You should be thanking me. You were lucky I got to you first, Grimes. Who knows what he would have done? Love me for eternity. That's what he would have done because we did his route first, so I already know. I continue to catch my breath, glaring up at him. Binary Star would have saved me. He tilts his head, Double's eyes crinkle. Are you sure about that? You really can't be this ignorant, Ryan. He told you, didn't he? About his abilities, or rather, ability? I look at Double. My silence speaks volumes. Then think. Use your fucking brain. Before you went to sleep, did you leave anything plugged in? When you woke up to your apartment already covered in flames, did you smell any gas, any gasoline? My eyes widen at what Double is insinuating. Oh! Did Ray set it on fire just so he could save us? That actually makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense, which is a crazy thing to do. Oh, so we could live with him! I didn't realize, bro! Okay. Devious. Okay, wait. Unfortunately, kinda hot, not gonna lie. Okay, because at the end of his route, and that's why it felt anticlimactic. Oh my god. I'm seeing colors. I'm singing color. At the end of his route, like on the good one, we were like, oh yeah, you know, we'll be sure to get out of your head really soon, like out of your hair really soon. You know, we'll get our own apartment. And he's like, yeah, we'll see about that. Because he's just gonna keep setting every single one on fire or like do something to it so we can't stay. Okay, well, you know, whatever. We know. We know. How were you able to sleep through your apartment catching on fire, Grimes? There's no way. You must have done this. I mean, that's what I thought, but I was very wrong. Joy doesn't care about trivial things like apartments on fire. I mean, did you see Ray's apartment? Did you see Ray? Like, I don't know. Double cacks loudly. Do you hear yourself? Think, Grimes. Who bothered you at the cafe? No. Yes. Binary Star took out the trash. And if I didn't come collect you, guess who would have been next? No, that doesn't make sense. Why would he want to kill me? Who knows about that psycho singing? He didn't want to kill us. He wanted to kill our apartment so he could save us, and then we could live with him, which is crazy. But, you know, he could have just asked. I would have said yes. Who knows what that psycho was thinking? I really should have saved you. But the thought of someone else, anyone else torturing you alive didn't really sit right with me. So let's get back to old times. New city, new us. Don't worry, Grimes. I may not be a hero, but I'll keep you reasonably safe and sound. And I just thought of that fuck-ass song. You know the one. You're safe and sound. That song sucks. It's so bad. Reasonably. Double laughs as if the funniest thing in the world. My face pales. We made a bad choice, y'all. True to Double's word, we started a new life in a new city. Although it was a new life, it felt reminiscent of old times. This time, Double wasn't keeping any secrets. I witnessed everything, for better or for worse. I would see Binary Star's face on the screen, on magazines, on big advertisements peering down at me as if I were an ant. I can almost see the madness swimming behind the wide, iconic smile. I look over at Double. He puts a piece of flesh off of a hero's arm. The hero screams, peering at me with pleading eyes. Double looks back at me, smiling widely, blood-splattered face. Was trading one madness for another worth it? It was a question that swam in the depths of my chest, that crawled up my throat like bile every time Double smiled at me. I was so too afraid to answer. These descriptions! Double impressed me, wiping the blood off of his hands with a towel. He smiles. He tells me, let's get out of here, Ryan. The others will take care of the rest. I glance at the screaming man, more flesh being extracted. I glance back at Double, foolishly asking, is he going to be okay? A fake smile stretches across Double's face. His jaw tightens. I can tell he is upset. A paper-thin smile. Double asks, why? Do you care what happens to him? To a hero? I grab Double's hand, responding, no, I don't. Let's go. At least it's like we were really just we went back into like a really abusive relationship because we were just like scared. I mean, this is all this is just us like falling back into the patterns. So it is like a bad end. It's not like it didn't attempt to redeem him in any way, which I'm kind of like thankful for, because it's like I don't know how you're gonna redeem this fucking character, so it's just better not to. Double smiles, leaning down. He places his lips on my forehead. I can feel the blood smear where he kisses, our literal smearing of ashes. We are the same yet so different. Double doesn't hide anything from me anymore. He expects the same in return. As we walk amongst the city streets, I don't care to look upon the oppressive stare of Binary Star. He glares down at me, accusations behind his wide smile. I refuse to look even as the red eyes dissolve into the night. I'd be scared too, hell. Indeed, this feels like a bad ending, well, though a creative one. Yeah, I like it. After all, in Double and I's world, there was only room for us and only us. Yeah, that's how we would like it. Okay, so we finished all the routes, guys. And my order still stands. It's Ray, Haley, Double. Double's at the fucking bottom. You could double it as much as you want. He's still gonna be at the bottom, okay? But that was interesting and that was fun. So we have some after stories. And I'm gonna go in the opposite order now. I'm gonna go from worst to best. Wait, what's this? Oh, do we have to do this one first and then get this one? Because I want it. I want it bad. Double O is still 0. True! 8 with that carrot. Okay, here we go. Back into the fucking double. I stare at the familiar wall, its creases and marks unchanged. The couch I sit on feels no different from the ones that I used to own. The living room even smells slightly of fresh flowers and wood. It's uncanny, as if I had been transported back in time, as if nothing had changed. But in reality, entirely too much had changed. The door clicks open. I don't even have to turn my head. I already know who it is. Not even a welcome home. He's like, what the fuck? He calls from the thresholds as he enters. Welcome home. I mumble in response, devoid of all enthusiasm. Double doesn't say anything. Instead, he continues to the kitchen, placing some things down. I stare at the wall. He walks over slowly. How's your day? Glare at him, ignore him. Glare at him. Refusing to answer. He smiles wide, enjoying my mirth. Don't be like that. Double walks over towards me. You really look like you want to hit me, you know? He reaches out his hand, brushing against my cheek. I move my face away, but his hand follows. It's okay being upset, but you shouldn't carry that anger with you. It's unhealthy. Yeah, imagine. Unhealthy. In this relationship? Never. Hit him. He moves his hand, brushing a finger over my lip, and I snap, biting him hard. The psycho doesn't even flinch. He just pulls his hand back and stares at the bite mark curiously, like, oh, fuck. He looks back at me, his eyes dark, previous humor gone. Double steps away, and I return to staring at the same far wall. Double crosses my vision. My double vision. He walks up to the standing lamp. In one swift motion, Double pushes the lamp to the floor, shattering the glass shade. He casually stomps on the bulb that remained intact, breaking it too. Now why'd you go and do that for? Slowly, he picks up a large shard of glass. He turns towards me, walking over slowly. As he approaches closer, I try to scramble away. We chose this over Ray is crazy. Anybody who chooses this over Ray is crazy. And I respect you, but also, like, girl, what? Respectively, what? But the heavy chain attached to a thick metal clamp around my neck keeps me imprisoned to a 3-foot radius of the couch. I scramble onto the hard floor by the far corner of the couch. I try to move further away, but Double brings his heavy boot down onto the chain. Come here. He bends down. Oh, wait, is this gonna... Where's this going? If this goes somewhere, I don't think I can read this on stream, but I'll keep it for y'all's viewing pleasure. I said, come here. He yanks the chain and I fall forward, palms catching the floor right by his boot. That pose looks good on you, sweetie. You should prostrate yourself more often. Don't say prostrate. Don't make me say prostrate. He laughs to himself, short and harsh. Look at me. I look upwards. Seems like you forgot how to be a lovely partner that you used to be. I look up at him and the glass shard in his hand. My eyes shake and jump between the glass shard and his face. I will my eyes to not water. Oh, look at you. I just can't stay mad at you. Do you remember how to be my lover? Or do you need me to remind you to be my friend? Or do you need me to remind you of your dedication? Remind me, bitch! This is iconic. Remind me, bitch! I give Double a hard look. Remind me, bitch! I spit out as much vitriol as I can manage. This is hilarious. He smiles wide, crazed, excited, just like me right now. I was hoping you would say so. He nudges me with his foot. Sit up, have some dignity. I do as I'm told. Okay, they're just into this, okay? Like, it's like they just like this. And you know what? Respect to them. Fuck it, bro. It's their life. He crouches down in front of me, holding the shard of glass up. So, my love, where do you want your new tattoo? I will my eyes not to widen, my body not to shake. He's serious. Wrist is crazy. Like, that's asking to be, like, die. I shift my body weight to show my side. Double's eyebrows shoot upwards in a rare show of genuine expression. He looks back up at me and I smirk at him. This spot? He taps the glass shard against my hip, trailing it down roughly, catches on the fabric. Is where animals get branded, darling. That's asking to be like, die. Don't quote me. We're already... Look, man, I don't know. Or does it just come naturally to you? Unfortunately, I don't quite agree with your choice of location. Bitch! His eyes brush across my body. I think. He brings a finger to the tip of my nose and trails it downwards. He stops his finger where it reaches just under my collarbone. Here is perfect. Oh, okay, so he wouldn't like whatever we chose. He brings his hand up to cut my chin. Now, honey, you can bite me this time. In fact, you will probably need it. But be careful not to squirm too much. We don't want any mistakes, right? Double raises his hand up to my mouth and I latch onto it. I'd rather give some pain back to him, even if it is of his own decision. Wasting not a second longer, he presses the glass into my flesh and I scream, biting down onto his hand at the breaking of my skin. I'm glad we started with this one first. I'm just like, all right. Okay, whatever. He smiles at me and carves me with a steady hand. I continue to scream, muffled by his hand that remains firmly held between my teeth. He carves slowly with diligence. The second linger as if they are hours. I can feel his carving my flesh, the warm blood rolling down my chest. My body breaks into a sweat and tears roll down my cheek. Damn, this is so hot. Said someone somewhere. Some hit the open wound, making it sting harshly. After what feels like an eternity, Double finally sighs and backs up. He drops the piece of glass to the ground and holds my shaking shoulders. Look at you. You are ephemeral. So lovely. Bro has a thesaurus. He places kisses on my face, and I am too in shock to even move away. Double gets up. He moves away, soon returning with disinfectant supplies. Well, I mean, at least he won't let you catch an infection, I guess. Man of the year. He cleans and bandages up my wounds, taking time to wipe away my tears and whisper reassurances. Double scoops me up from the floor, setting me on the couch in his lap. He holds me tight, breathing in my scent. I missed you all day, honey. Couldn't wait to get back home and see you and cut you open. He didn't say that. I couldn't get myself to speak. What movie do you want to see this weekend or on our date? Let's stop by the bookstore after. I stay silent. In the before times, Double and I used to go out for a date every weekend. He would treat me to a movie, a coffee, ice cream, books, various knickknacks. Anything I looked at for a second too long became mine, even if I didn't particularly want it. Eventually, his behavior became so problematic that it was more stressful to be outside with him than it was to be behind closed doors. It's okay, Double moves his head back and looks at me with dead eyes. Excuse me? Yeah, I can't wait. He smiles, hugging me again. His hug felt suffocating. I need to get away from him. Double. I look up at him and he stares down at me, looking slightly happy that I called him by his name. It's like, what's his government name? What is this shift to lovey-dovey? He's so scary. I know. Can I make us dinner tonight? So I can poison you? He looks at me, stares at me, scanning my intentions. I want to make us something nice. After staring at me for a bit longer, he smiles. Sure. He pulls me closer by the chain, so our noses are almost touching. I can feel his breath dust over my face. He takes his time as he reaches into his pocket, grabbing the key to the heavy lock that binds my neck. I squirm, attempting to relieve my back of tension caused by the awkward position. His real name is Bob. Can you fucking imagine? Ain't no way, bro. Double smirks a little. He brings the key to my neck, but it is for us. Ka-chink. The heavy lock falls to the wayside along with the metal clasp. Double smiles as if he did me a favor. Ooh! Favor mentioned. Go get him, tiger. I stand up, stretching my wobbly legs and make my way slowly over to the kitchen. Favor is one of Concrete's other games, by the way. That was where the joke was coming from. Just in case, joke explained, oh no. Some part of me feels enraged at how weak my legs have grown after weeks of not enough use. I lean on the countertop as I hear Double pick up his phone. I spot his outer jacket draped over the bar chair. I wobble over to the jacket, praying to God that it had a spare key in one of the pockets. I rifle through quickly. All the pockets feel empty aside from one. My hand brushes against a hard object and a pointy object. I pull out the objects. One is a small key that looks exactly like the key that Double used on my collar. I don't have any pockets, so I tuck it into the waist of my pants as snugly as I can manage. I pull out the second object. It is a small, deep black velvet box. Is he gonna propose? My heart pounds and my hands sweat as I open the box slowly. My fear surfaces as I eye the gorgeous ring. The ring shines through the kitchen light. You know what's You know what's really funny is like even Double, as bad as he is, still puts a ring on it. You know, there are grown ass men to this day you won't fucking do that. So at least he could commit. I hear the couch creak as Double gets up. I quickly shove the ring back into the jacket pocket. My heart is pounding. Everything is quiet. He doesn't want anyone else cutting you with glass, I guess. It's true. Everything is quiet. I open the cupboard and close it. Double takes another phone call. I look at his jacket pocket again. Is he really? My palms sweat. My chest pounds. I start to feel nauseous. I avert my gaze, looking around the kitchen instead. My eyes land on a large knife. I look back at the tan jacket, mocking me, taunting me. I pick up the knife, looking at myself in the reflection. I then glance back at the tan, irritating jacket, the disgusting lump lurking at the pocket. I feel indignant regret. Nah, I feel indignant, which I said wrong. I feel indignant. My hands tighten around the knife. I smile in the reflection, my resolve thickening. How are things going? Double calls to me for the other room. I smile, heart beating 1,000 miles an hour. Great. I'm making you the perfect dish. Okay, this is going great. I walk around to the edge of the kitchen, pressing myself against the wall. Come have a taste, honey. I smile at my reflection in the knife. If I can't have my freedom, I might as well take what I can from him. I hope the dish is poisoned. The dish is going to be us stabbing him. I hear his footsteps approaching. I grip the knife, stealing my resolve. You want me, Double? You are going to get me. We succeeded in my head, okay? Now that went crazy. Now imagine you're like a Double girly and you're like, why are we stabbing him? Oh, love to leave it open-ended. Haley time! The three of us ride through the early night, miles high, through the early night, the warm summer wind brushing around in a cheap convertible. We finally make it to our destination. A road far in the middle of nowhere, twisting, turning, beautiful manicured gardens leading up to a mansion. Our next target. We leave the van and Hal and I scout the outside of the ostentatious house. After a round of scouting, we meet back up. Hal has found our way in. Next, Hal works to disarm the security system. I scout the exit route while Miles keeps watch out front. Everything is going pretty well to plan so far. A gig like this is basically like a rinse and repeat for our little group. Hal soon finds me, leading me to a back entrance. Look, this door had no camera, no security system either. Can you believe it? Haley shakes her head and, oh, it's a trap. In disbelief, pointing to a plastic device screwed into the wall beside the door. The camera up there is fake. It doesn't have wires or batteries. What, really? Why would they do that? Just to scare people away. Haley gives a dry laugh. How do you think his mistress enters without alerting his wife? Oh ho ho. And for that reason, the camera inside are also easily turned off. Wow, jackpot, I guess. Haley mumbles in agreement while easily unlocking the nondescript back door. Can you grab Miles? By the time I return with Miles in tow, Haley had already dismantled the indoor cameras. Miles is a liability. I feel like bringing him on anything, he would just like blow our cover. We enter in the mansion, the marble floors clicking under Hal's boots. Hal turns to us. So everyone remember the plan, right? There is some silence and then Miles leans over to me whispering, plan? I like that we're still co-workers, even in villainy. Miles, do you seriously have to forget every time? Miles pushes up his sweatshirt sleeves and holds up his arms. I wrote it on here, but then it kind of washed off in the shower. What a disaster! Haley face palms with a groan. Haley, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, you've been new. You've worked with him for how long? Well, thank God for that. You could just wear a shirt that says, I'm gonna rob this house, instead if you wanted. Oh, is that part of the plan? No! I can almost see the migraine surfacing on Haley's forehead. Miles, first move the car in the back exit route, then you watch the cameras on your phone. If you give us a heads up the second you see someone coming, it will give us 5 minutes heads up, which should be more than enough to get out of here in time. Miles nods, gives a thumbs up. Haley turns to me about to ask if I know my assignment, but I give them a small nod. All right, let's get going. This is a quick in and out. We break, and I immediately head to my location upstairs. Soon I find the master bedroom and start digging in any drawers I can find. I place aside any item that looks like it may be worth something, making sure to throw some clothes around it so I can go to the scene appears as if the robbery was done quickly. But I know exactly what I'm looking for. I easily sift through the nightstands and then make my way to the closet next. I open the closet and blanch at the incredible amount of stuff. Books, clothes, pictures, perfumes, jewelry boxes. The value in the closet alone could have estimated 1 million easily. After stretching my neck a bit, I get to work. I start to pull out fabric, jewelry, digging through boxes. Wow, that's a lot of shit. I near jump out of my damn skin at the sound of Hal's voice. Fuck, Hal, are you a ghost or something? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to sneak up on you. There, did you already get the files? Yep, I didn't even have to force my way in or take the drive. The password was literally his mistress's birthday. 34 years younger than him, by the way. Gross. Yeah, really. Haley nods in agreement. You need any help? I could use some, yeah. Haley jumps in on my search, throwing the valuables in my growing pile and taking extra care to search the boxes. A couple minutes go by as we search and sift in silence. Oh my god, look at this shit! I glance up and Haley is sporting the most ridiculous hat I've ever seen. Puke green, fur trimmed, satin diamond encrusted. What the hell? I laugh at the absurd hat, so out of place on Haley's head. Okay, now that is a damn war crime. I turn around, grabbing a piece of clothing from the ground. But is it as bad as this? I put on an ostentatious silver jacket made in a shiny material that would confound scientists across the globe. The shoulder pads let out an obnoxious squeaks as I pose like a model for Haley. Haley's laugh bubbles over. This is so cute. Personally, it's not high fashion enough for me yet, darling. Haley purses their lips snootily in an exaggerated joking expression. Now if you add some of these, we can talk. Haley holds out a pair of sunglasses for me to take. They resemble single black bar that reached dangerous horizontal lengths. I take the sunglasses, putting them on. I feel like I could walk the runway in these. I strut around and attempt to do a fashion spin, but the glasses get caught up on the corner of the wall. They snap in two with half still on my face. We keel over in laughter. Oh, are you guys having fun without me? Miles appears in the doorway. Whoa, sick fits. I gotta get styled too. Aren't you supposed to be watching? Miles scours the pile of clothing and lands on a harsh pink and green bodycon dress. He smiles deviously, fitting it narrowly over his jeans and sweatshirt. Do I look pretty? Yes, Miles, you look great. You are the prettiest Miles in the whole world. Yeah, but not as pretty as Hal. Not as pretty as Hal, babe. Aw, you always take Hal's side. That's my girlfriend, dude. It's my partner. What? Skill issue. Yeah, actually. Miles moseys over to the pile. Just Miles, the permanent third wheel. Pile of discarded clothing. He rifles through it and starts to dress himself in random things. Okay, what about now? Haley and I look at Miles. His arms are covered in Rolexes up to his elbows, and he sports the most obnoxious pair of sunglasses. Haley and I break out into laughter, and the three of us continue trying on clothing, joking, soon dancing, singing, wearing ridiculous coats, scarves, dresses, boots. Haley spins me while we are dancing together. I lose my footing, tripping over a dress or maybe a necklace. A large painting topples over as I bump into it, knocking it off the wall. Underneath the painting is a safe. We all stare in shock. This is so much nicer than the double one, I know! It's like night and day! Hey guys, I think we found it. They look at the safe. That's definitely it. How much you want to bet it's the same password? The mistress's birthday? He wouldn't. That would be so... ka-chunk! Dumb! Haley opens the safe, smiling confidently at me. They take out the documents, sifting through them. This is it, we got him. Let's pack it up and... A light flashes into the house from the driveway. Oh shit, Miles! When was the last time you checked the cameras? Miles holds up his phone. The screen is black. Oh yeah, my phone died. Miles, please! Useless! Fuck, we gotta go now! I gather up. What can I... what I can of the valuables that we... Why do we bring him? Like, he's funny. Like, he's the personality hire. Like, he's not actually good at his fucking job. But, like, we bring him because he's funny. Into a sprint down the hallway, then the stairs. The light approaches, bouncing in the windows, illuminating us. A string of curses spills from my lips as my legs carry me as fast as they can go through the long hallways. As we finally make it to the back door, I hear the lock click on the front door. Haley already has the car started as I hop in the back of the convertible. We peel out of the back exit as the lights turn on into the house, my heart beating 100 miles an hour. We hit the road with a speed heading north into the night. We did it! Oh, thank God we did it! We did it! Hell yeah, woo! We celebrate and shout, driving into the night. After a few hours, we begin to slow as we drive through a small town. Let's get some food and bowling. Bowling? Haley pulls up a large building labeled in neon lights as 24-hour bowling and diner. My treat tonight. Haley swivels her head, looking at both Miles and I. You guys aren't tired yet, right? Bowling! I love bowling! That's why Miles is here. Miles gives a small whoop and eagerly jogs towards the building. Bowling it is then. Haley strips their catsuit, changing into their usual fit. We walk into the bowling and diner combo. Surprisingly, it is quite busy. The usual patrons and workers seem to know Haley fondly, offering them free food in lanes. Haley turns them down, insisting on paying for our group. We walk up the lane that has the small table in the back. I order us a bit of everything. Haley gets up and stretches. So who's ready to get beat? Haley then types their name into the digital scoreboard. I'm so bad at bowling, it's insane. Miles hops up, also typing his name into the scoreboard. I follow, typing my name in the scoreboard as well. We start to bowl. Halfway through the game, our food arrives onto the table, and we take a quick break to eat. Same. I suck so bad. It's insane. It's embarrassing on my end. I went with like my husband and his coworkers one time, and like again, I was just there for the fun. I was the Miles of that night because I just didn't contribute anything. And I ate a lot of fried pickles. I didn't realize how hungry I had gotten. Miles takes out his phone and snaps a picture of his arm covered in Rolexes in front of the pancakes. Miles, you aren't posting that on the internet, right? Nah, Dad was wondering how the lessons were going. Miles, don't. Oh, Dad said he's gonna give you a bonus. Never mind then, carry on. That's why she keeps him around, because she's fucking paid to do it. Which is so real. So real. Like, is he a liability? Yes. But also, is he worth a lot of money? Also, yes. I chew on some food thoughtfully. Miles, your dad really wants to become a villain, huh? Wants you to become a villain, huh? Yeah, he says it's in our blood, but I'm like, that's your dream, Dad, not mine. Okay, Troy from High School Musical. The old man says I'm a disgrace to the family, but he just doesn't get it. Villains just aren't cool. I want to help people. Aww. Miles' usual cheery demeanor shrinks, and he hunches over, staring thoughtfully at the pancake in front of him. A sympathetic look moves across Hal's face. Aw, don't worry about it too much, Miles. Maybe if we work hard, we could show him that it's not realistic for you to be a villain. Really? Hal smiles. Yeah, but let's not think about that for now. We got some bowling to do. Don't think about it. I need the money. She's so devious. Love her. Miles instantly cheers up, shooting forward from his seat to the lane. Despite how much they tend to bicker, Haley does seem to know how to cheer Miles up. He walks over and grabs a bowling ball, hurling it down the lane with a surprising amount of precision. Miles scores a strike, and Haley and I cheer for him. He looks so proud of himself. I look at Haley. I can tell they are genuinely enjoying themselves. Close to 4 a.m. in a diner that features both pancakes and bowling, something close to peace travels over me, and I can't help but to smile too. In this moment, life felt so beautiful, felt so perfect. And I won't tell Miles that it was actually my turn that he threw that strike on. Eventually, we finish our game and our food. Miles was unexpectedly proficient at bowling. We leave the diner behind us as we drive into the day. The sunrise greets us as the road paves our way towards our next town, to our next adventure. Part of me never wants this beautiful moment to change. And it won't. Because I get to decide that. It will not change. Don't worry, guys. We're fine. How sweet. I really like that. I'm glad we get to see their weird dynamic, but it's really fun. Like, I like that they're dancing, and that's how they found the safe and stuff. It's so cute. Oh my god, I'm terrified. Dude, how is this the same person? Like, constantly just like, what? The aroma. Sorry, I can't. Let's try again. Okay. From the top. The aroma of oil and garlic fills Binary Star's kitchen. I sit there, staring at him from the dining room table. He catches my gaze and gives me one of his iconic smiles. It is shallow, able to be swept away by a change in the tide. Be a dear and set the table? Ray asks, his eyes shifting back to the pan in his hands. His calm yet confident voice carries over the soft music that hums in the background. I get up and grab 2 plates from his cupboard. He watches me pass by, but dares not to reach out towards me. Despite living together, we haven't had much intimacy yet. Things were nice and rosy for a while, but the longer he is Binary Star, the less I have seen Ray. Between Binary Star and Ray, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure if I understand either. Half the time, I'm not even sure of who I'm talking to anymore. Things started to get tense when he couldn't find Double. After a few weeks, Binary Star decided it would be better if he stopped trying. His search extended too far, and it was dangerous to be away from me for so long. So instead, he watches over me in the skyscraper apartment. Every now and then, Ray disappears for a couple of days, sometimes hurt, other times not. I recently noticed the number of abilities he has must be increasing. Oh, gosh, okay. His mental state seemed changing too. When he doesn't notice me looking, his facial expression seems truly empty, devoid of anything that resembles a human. It worries me, but I don't even know how to ask if he's okay. It made me realize I knew Binary Star even less than I thought I did. I set the table nicely, putting wine glasses out along with water glasses. When Ray plates the food, I place it on the table too. I sit down in my seat in a way that has become all too normal. With a light pop, Ray opens a wine bottle, bringing it to the table. Would you like some? Yes. Sure, fuck it. I nod lightly, and Ray gives a tasteful pour into my glass. I watch, mesmerized by the dark red liquid as it lightly ebbs against the crystal. Ray pours himself some and sets it on the table. We start to eat. Silence rests over the soft music. Music Ray somehow knew that I liked. Is it all right? I nod. It's very good. Great. I learned this recipe to cook for you specifically. I was hoping you would enjoy it. I look up, a shallow, bright smile adorning his expression. We fall back into silence, only accompanied by the light clatter of utensils. Soon enough, the dinner is over, and Ray takes my plate. I get up from my seat, wine glass and water glass in hand. Ray... He turns around and the sound of my voice. I really need to go outside. His face immediately falls, shedding the mask he often wears. I can't stay all cooped up like this. Ray places the plates in the sink with a sigh. He washes his hands and dries them off. Every elongated second makes me more nervous. Ray finally approaches me. As he walks over, there's a loud explosion. Ugh, sorry for drinking in the mic. I hate that. The ground shakes and the lights flicker. I stumble, dropping the crystal wine glass, which shatters onto the ground. The flickering light reflects off the hundreds of glass shards, illuminating them like stars. Don't move. Ray is over me in a split second. He leans down gently, scooping me up into his arms and lifting me without an ounce of effort. Ray holds me in his arms as he saunters over the window. My star, look. I look up at him, and he stares out the tall window. One of many that lines his apartment. I follow his gaze, my eyes landing on a dark cloud that begins to cover the other side of the city. They're back. The aliens begin to stalk across the city, destroying, decimating as they please. Yes. It's unsafe for you out there. The heroes aren't equipped to protect... He's really Mother Gotheling us right now. The heroes aren't equipped to protect the city any longer from those things. He smiles at me, then turns back to the window. But the aliens, they're smart. They won't bother us. So the whole city will be ours, and we won't ever have to worry about Double coming after you again. I press my finger against the window. The alien moves underneath it, flames and smoke trailing behind. What happened to the other heroes? Will the aliens stop at just the city? I don't know. What happened to the other heroes? Ray looks down at me. He gives a sad smile. They couldn't keep up with the demand. The aliens got smarter, but the heroes didn't. Between the aliens and villains, heroes just started to drop like flies. It's a harsh world out there. They died? It's a crazy world we're in. I watch as more aliens move across the horizon, the glass chill on my fingertip. There won't be anyone left. No, for real. Oh shit, I just realized that my chat thing needs to be reloaded. I hate this thing. I need to get a new one. I will eventually, guys. Don't worry. Wait, I need to reload it. Refresh. Refresh. Okay, there we go. That should work. As I watch the tower in the distance topple and crumble, it makes me feel sad. It makes me feel sad. This beautiful city destroyed for what? People suffering for what? If nobody understands the intentions of these monsters, how can we even begin to process the loss and mourn for each other? I bite my lip to keep the tears from spilling over. Ray places a kiss on my head, his warmth lingering. Everything will be okay, I promise. Don't be sad. You should be happy, my shining star. It's painful now, but it will be good for us in the end. It's also really smart to use the hero image of him and like to introduce him as binary star hero at the very beginning, because I just feel like that's all I can see is him in that hero costume, and it's like, that's not my Ray. That's not him. I've watched them running for their life only to be picked up like a toy. How will this ever be good for us, for anyone? You won't have to worry about Double anymore. Fair. Okay, you know what? You're on to something. I look at the carnage below. It's not worth it. Ray looks at me, his jaw sets ever so slightly. How would my safety be worth this? Hundreds of lives, thousands. The other heroes may not be able to do anything, but you could stop it, Ray. You could save them. Ray sets me to my feet. He gives me a hard look, studying my face. No. What? What do you mean? Like you can't, or do you not want to? I have everything I could ever want right here. If this opportunity makes my life better for us, I'd be a fool to stop it. Your safety is what's most important. Over the lives of thousands of people? That doesn't make sense. It makes perfect sense. Okay. Ray? It can't be just us. Ray frowns. The expression felt real. It felt honest. That's not Ray. That's not my Ray. Not my Ray. He leans in and I take a step back, but my back is pressed against the cold glass. I just woke up. Hello. We played through all the routes, Sputter, and now we're on the little after stories, and we're like in Yandere town right now. Star, it is just us. It's always been just us. Ray, please. My pleas fall on deaf ears. He turns to walk away. Some part of me knows I have one more chance. Ray, please save them. What if it's not just us? I don't know what this means, so I kind of want to see what it says. But what if it's not just us? Ray pauses. He turns around slowly. What? What if there can be someone else too? Ray walks over slowly. Are you saying what I think you're saying? I don't know what you're saying. I don't want to raise our family. Oh! She's like, what if I'm pregnant? That's crazy. Wait, what? Or like saying if we had a kid, where are we going? I don't want to raise our family in an alien-infested, destroyed city. Ray's eyes widen. He searches my face, my mind, trying to determine if this is my attempt at humor. Our family. Ray approaches closer. He's like, I'm not trying to be a fucking dad. He said, I don't want child support. The hell? Ray approaches closer. He places his hands on my face, cupping it lightly. Our family. Binary Star places a deep... This is crazy. This whole thing, like, it reminds me of one of the Clear endings in Dramatical Murder. I can feel his hands shake slightly. He pulls back, breathless. Right? Oh, wait, really? Yeah, it's very reminiscent. I don't think I've been happier my whole life than in this moment. I want our kids to have friends, neighbors. They're gonna be dead! They're not gonna have friends! That was fast. Companions in the same city they grew up in. Kids? He kisses me again, pulling back. There is so much love in his eyes that threatens to knock me off my feet. I just can't say no to you, Star. We do not need to be having kids with this man. He kisses me again, lifting me up, pressing my back against the glass. Oh my lord. Guys, look away. I push him back a bit, and he obliges, leaning back, looking down at me, heat swirling behind his eyes. Can you please go save them? He looks at me intensely, unmoving, unconvinced. Let me taste you a bit first. I'll take care of it right after. Oh, okay, I believe you. His hands grip my thighs. He leans in closer to my neck. This is spiraling out of control. I know. His lips trail my neck, nibbling and licking as they move their way towards my ear. Later, please. He leans back again as I cover my neck against my future attacks. He stares blankly. Right when you get back, I promise. After a few seconds, Ray lets out a deep sigh. Fine, I'll go. Not as having to, like, bribe him. He lowers my feet to the ground and backs up. Ray begins to saunter off. I can tell by his walk that he is dreading getting back into the suit. Wait, Ray, you forgot something. Ray turns around, confused. I bound towards him, placing a kiss on his cheek. I whisper to him, thank you, Ray, you're my hero. We're so manipulative. Ray, I mean, we gotta have to be, I guess. Carrot, your face is so funny. Ray's face heats up a light pink and he can't hide a small, genuine smile. Go get some sleep, Star. I'll see you when I get back. This is so Uncanny Valley. It's crazy. Like, every part of it is so, like, unsettling. Ray leaves the condo and I collapse on the couch. A whirlwind of emotions fly through me. Eventually, enough time has passed that Ray is likely not in a near enough vicinity to hear my thoughts. Honestly, the stuff about family was a last-ditch effort. The only thing I could think of at the time. Part of me wasn't even sure I wanted kids. A larger part of me wasn't sure if I wanted kids with Ray himself. It was the best I could do at the time to convince him. And I thank my lucky stars that it worked. I guarantee a future, not only for myself, but for the rest of the city's citizens. I likely guaranteed a future for Ray himself as well. Something deep inside of Ray is deeply wrong, misinformed, and ever-growing. I can't ignore something like that any longer. I need to keep moving. Keep him moving, motivated. Because some part of me can't shake the feeling that the minute Binary Star stops moving is the minute everything else does too. Gee, that's a lot of responsibility. I didn't sign up for all that. That was very unsettling. I want this one! How do I get it? Guys, I'm about to like start climbing on the fucking walls. Okay, give me 1 second. And I'll look it up. I'll find it. I'll find it. Taking an intermission. Also needs a drink. I need a lot of drink. That was quite intense. I know it was. I'm like reeling over it. Okay, so we have the walkthrough. I know that. But I'm missing something. I think you have to do how to get endings. I've gotten all the bad endings. I've done all the after story things. Where's my right ending? Give it to me now, or I'm gonna start fucking losing my mind. It's okay. I'm gonna look in the comments. Somebody's gonna know something. Okay, I think I can redo it one more time now that I've gotten all the things. Grimes. Always Grimes. Never Joy. Never. Why can't we have that one? Give it to me now! I think I have to get the good ending first and then I can get it. Because I didn't get the good ending initially and I was like, this is kind of off. But I think I had to play all the rest of them and then come back to it, which is like a key. Gotta check the thing so I don't do it wrong. Okay, we're good. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's the case from what I read. So, assuming I read it right and I'm not a dumbass, which, you know how that song and dance goes. We'll figure it out. Trust me, I ain't ending this stream until I figure it out. Trust and believe it. We'll be here all night. I ain't got nowhere to go. Said the unemployed lady. Oh my lord. Be honest. Be honest with my bae. I love you, Ray. I love him, guys. It's making me a little crazy. And after that fucking after story, I'm like, I want my real man. I don't want this. I don't know who this is. Give me the other one. We don't like fake Ray. I really don't. I really don't. Help me. Get me out of here. Like, the double ending was less unsettling than the fake Ray ending. Like, it's crazy. Really? Which is saying something. It really is. Like, but I don't know. That whole thing was like, where are we? What are we doing again? What are you doing, Nod? I've been having such a fun time, though. I hope everybody's been having a fun time, too. Like, I already rated the game 5 stars. I was like, look, just from the last stream, I had so much fun that it didn't really matter what happened afterward. 10 out of 10. But no, it's been keeping up the momentum, too. Thank you for saving me, scary man. And then we get to kiss him again, guys. Life's gonna be so good. You can see my eyes like do it, like dilate every time we get to those fucking scenes. I can't sleep alone. Somewhat suggestive. It's so funny. I still can't get over it. Oh wait, take note. What does the note say? I can't read it. You will, if your love is over and didn't call him a psycho. Okay, cool. Somewhat suggestive. Your face. I can't see my face in the viewfinder right now because I'm looking at the walkthrough, so like, hopefully it doesn't look worse than usual. There we go. Fix my piercing. Kiss, kiss, kissy, kissy, kissies. Yes! My happy place, guys. We're back. We're so back. Oh my gosh. We've never been more back than we are right now. You have a photo of me? In your wallet? Then search some information about a binary star. Okay, and then go. Okay, we're back. So let's save again. So many saves. This music is so intense. Okay. Go to the balcony. Binary star, help me! Save me! Wait. Okay, we got the same ending we got before. Alright, guys. You're gonna have to give me a moment. Did I get... Do I have to... So do I have to get the endings where, like, it doesn't lead to the double ending or the Haley ending as well? Nothing new happened. Yeah, nothing new happened. So, I mean, that's the only thing I haven't tried yet. Well, we still got... Okay. Guys, sorry about this. Sorry about it. I probably should have done my research a little bit better beforehand, but hey, you know how it goes. We can yap in the meantime. How's everybody doing? How's it going? Don't worry, it's an... I can't read it. It's an adventure. That it is. Hopefully my chat widget isn't... Okay, it's doing fine. I'm not getting stressed. You're stressed. Yeah, because there's supposed to be a, Wait, okay, hold up. I'm reading. I'm reading harder than I've ever read in my life. Okay. Let's No, do not overwrite. Do not overwrite. Load. Yes. Okay. Sprint towards the balcony. Don't do the binary star hero ending. Okay, and then do the... I guess it doesn't matter which one we pick here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's cruel. Just call him out a little bit. Okay, now we take the right hand, and now will it give us what we want? Let's see, let's see. Don't skip. Save. Save here. Such pretty artwork as well. Take the hand, and then there should be a save me Ray option so we can get the Ray ending. That's what we're looking for. Give it to us now, or forever hold your peace. Don't do the Quasar stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's probably gonna do it. Oh no! Guys, we did it! We did it! We did it, y'all! I think. Maybe I shouldn't get so excited. Yeah, because this one was the only option we had last time. So we did it! We fucking did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Okay, sorry. Look, whenever these things happen, I just think of like the creator watching it. They're like, "You're so close. Just get the thing. Just do the thing. Do this thing. Do this thing." And they're not in chat or anything, so I have to figure it out. But I did it. I did it, guys. Don't worry. Okay. I give Ray a bold look. Save me, Ray. Save me. I want to be saved. You told me to call out to you for help. Now I am. I don't want Binary Star to save me. I don't want him. I want you. I'm asking you, Ray. Yeah, like get the other guy out. I want to stay with you. I don't want to oblivion. I don't want silence. I don't want a greater purpose. I want you. I want to be with you. Yes, 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 yes. A human or monster, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I literally don't. I couldn't care less. You will never trust me. I can't help but to laugh even in these circumstances. Ray, after everything, do you really expect me to be able to trust you? You hardly have ever given me a reason to trust you. But I can tell that you care for me, and all I know is some part of me does love you, and I don't want to throw that away because of some uncertainty. I want to try and learn to trust you, the real you. Ray looks at me like he doesn't quite know what to say. I want to go on normal dates with you. I want to get in fights, cry, apologize, laugh, have awkward misunderstandings. I want to surmount differences together. All this time, you have been what people wanted you to be. But the truth is, I don't want you to be anyone. I want to grow into someone with you. Even if I'm not the hero Binary Star that you want. I definitely don't want him. I fell for Ray in the coffee shop, not the edited hero in the magazine, and I'm not ready to give that up yet. So please give us a chance to figure this out together. Please hold on a bit longer. Defend this planet a bit longer. Please don't give up on this, on us. I entangle our fingers together. Ray is silent as he watches me. His shoulders slump into a tired posture. Yep, he's back. He gives a deep exhale of air. I promise I will make you the best black coffee. Ray's eyes crinkle. That is an offer I can't turn down. This is a money back guarantee, right? He squeezes my hand lightly. I crack a smile, even under these circumstances. Always. In an instant, Ray places a sweet kiss on my lips. He lifts me up easily in his arms. Ray! I gasp in shock. What? He looks down at me with a coy smirk. I'm really craving some exclusive Ray's black coffee right now, aren't you? His face is so close to mine, I can't help but to look away. Hey, can we put out my apartment first? His face is so close to mine, I can't help but to look away. He chuckles. Wrap your arms around my neck and hold on tight. I ain't going nowhere. I do as I'm told. Yes, sir! In an instant, we are in the air flying. The night sky is beautiful, but the cold air makes me shiver. Ray holds me a bit tighter, draping his iconic cape over my back. Ray is still an enigma to me. Some part of me thinks I will never quite understand him, but for the first time, we have some semblance of understanding between us, and it makes me want to learn more about who Ray is. I want to discover the bad, the good, the deep, dark shadows that are cast around his luminosity. I close my eyes, squeezing Ray tight, hoping, praying to anyone for a future that is kind. Okay, and now we get the after story. We don't get that weird, yes, we did it! It feels good. This is such a good place to end. It's perfect. We did it. I couldn't have done it without you, Carrot. Your moral support was all I needed. The sunlight shines through the large window. I turn in the bed, my hand brushing against an unfamiliar emptiness beside me. It's still partially warm. He must have recently gotten up. Is he making us breakfast? I stretch and rise out of my bed, greeting the new day with a tired body. My feet travel over the heated ground as I move through the spacious condo. The sound of coffee being brewed echoes in the air. Ugh, I could go for some coffee right now. I make my way to the kitchen. As I round the corner, I see Ray leaning against the counter looking over a stack of papers. Good morning, I yawn. He looks up, slightly surprised, placing the stack onto the table as he makes his way over to me. Oh, good morning, Star. How did you sleep? He places a kiss on the top of my head. I think I had a nightmare. I slept well. I had a nightmare. Comfort me. I think I had a nightmare? Ray's face looks concerned. His voice comes out gentle, slow. Do you want to talk about it? I shake my head lightly. Not sure it'd make any sense even if I tried. Ray smiles sympathetically and he walks over. Closer. I used to have nightmares pretty often as a kid. What helped you get rid of them? He smiles softly. Well, I don't think I ever really got rid of them. After a while, you just get used to them. They eventually just stop being scary. He brushes down some of my bedhead. I know probably not what you want to hear, huh? No, but some part of me had a feeling that was the case. I think I just gotta work through them. Ray places a kiss on my cheek. You can always talk to me about them if you want to. You know that, right? I bite my lip and nod. Ray smiles. Good. Do you want any coffee? Ray asks while picking up a mug. Yeah, I do. I really do. Yes, please. Ray pulls out a second pour, pouring a generous amount. Milk? Sugar? I hop up, moving to my mug. I got it, I say, grabbing the mug and preparing my coffee to my taste. I bring the coffee back to my seat and relax into it. Can't help but sigh after taking my first sip. Nothing beats coffee in the morning. I glance over at the papers and he was looking through. His eyes follow my own, and he walks over picking them up. Ray gives a tired smile and places them on the sleek countertop in front of me. Some rental properties? I shift through the stack of apartments. A good portion of them are pretty solid finds. You said the last ones were too expensive, so I tried to find something a bit more reasonable for you. Aw, he's looking for an apartment for us instead of burning ours down to force us to live with him. And now that he's doing that, we're gonna just be like, no, I want to stay with you. You don't even need to find an apartment. Oh, he has changed. I continue to flip through them. You didn't have to find all these for me, I say, feeling a little guilty. I glance up at Ray. He smiles at me in an embarrassed way, probably realizing he may have overdone it a tad. Well, you said here was temporary and you wanted your own place. Oh, but of course you are more than welcome to stay here. In fact, I would love you to. I look at Ray. He seems genuine. I do care about him, and I like being around him. But our relationship, or whatever this is, didn't really start out on the best footing. And I can't just live with him. I need to rebuild trust with him first. That's fair. We can take it slow. Take all the time you need to rebuild it. Ray. Oh, sorry. He cringes. We previously set boundaries where Ray would not read my mind, but after a lifetime of old habit, a new habit could be hard to build. We're learning. It's okay. Ray smiles, seeming genuinely relieved. I dog-eared the ones I thought looked good. I started flipping through, looking at all the bookmarked ones. Something similar seemed to carry throughout all of them. Are all of these within a 3-block vicinity of here? Ray gives a little smirk, sipping his coffee. Still want you to close to me, Star. Sue me. Ray gives me an indecipherable look. You should be happy I'm even letting you go. A second passes before he smiles. Kidding! He was not kidding. So what are your plans for today? I think for a moment, but decide on not responding to his former statement. Probably job hunting, visiting some of these rentals. This one looks pretty good. I say, pulling a paper from the stack. I love domesticity and, like, fiction, so this is really, like, doing it for me. Ray sips his coffee, looking thoughtfully. Sounds nice. Maybe I'll join. I don't remember inviting you, and don't you have work? Ray sets down his coffee. He brushes a hand through his hair. Not really feeling it today. Ray, you protect the whole city. What do you mean you don't feel like it? They can deal with me skipping a day. If the city can't protect itself for a single day, it doesn't deserve to have peace that it does. Didn't that supervillain Vandal announce that he was going to attack the city today? Ray sips some coffee, waving his hand dismissively. Not my problem, he states dismissively. Plus, I'm depressed. The object of my love and affections is moving out. Aw, sad puppy. Ray gives a sad expression that was obviously forced. I think I might have to lay in bed and watch sitcoms all day. Ooh, like Friends? Let's watch Friends together, Ray, please, please. He's really playing it up. You hate sitcoms. Nature documentaries, then. Depressed people don't watch nature documentaries. Oh, so first you break my heart and now you put me in a box? You are so ruthless, Star. Ray cracks a smile, unable to keep a straight face. He's so cute. I know he is. You are so insufferable. I learned from the best brat around. He gives me a cocky wink. Ray starts to rinse his mug. Are you really not going to protect the city? Ray doesn't answer and just places his mug in the dishwasher. I get up and approach the tired-looking blonde man. Ray, please? No. Ray. Ray sighs, his shoulders slumping. Fine, but I need to steal some energy from you first. What? Ray turns around and wraps me into a tight hug. His arms and chest surround me like a cocoon, his soft sweater plush against my face. His hot breath brushing against my ear, making goosebumps rise on my skin. My face heats up and I start to squirm. He continues to hold me. I can feel his calm, steady heartbeat. Something in me knew he was holding on to me, as if it was his last thread to his world. Stay with us, Ray. Don't disappear. He breathes me in and exhales. I really do feel that feeling of like, I just hope that he could like overcome it, you know, and find some sort of purpose. You know, it's kind of like a scary thing, but it's like, it's super romantic too, and like unsettling and fun. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I can identify. A minute or so passes. Finally, Ray pulls back. Okay, sorry. I feel energized again. I'll go to work now. Sorry for worrying you, Star. Do your best today. Kiss him. I look at the tired man leaning over the sink. His pale hair slips over his shoulders as he works. The dull shine sparkles in the sun that peeks through the window. Despite his past, despite his perceived failures, despite his agony, hatred, contempt, he was fighting still. Fighting against the hardest competitor, himself. He turns to finish the rest of the dishes. I really do like this, especially for Yandere, for them to kind of like fight their urges and stuff and try to be better. Like, that's really nice. Ray, I call to him. He turns slightly to look at me. I take the opportunity to cup his face, bringing his lips to mine. I kiss him deeply, with so much care. At first his eyes are wide, shocked. Then he deepens the kiss, dropping whatever he was holding to wrap his arms around me, to press himself into me more desperately than before. I correct my arms, wrapping them around his neck. He walks me backwards a bit as he pushes into me, threading the kisses ever deeper. I finally break away, looking up at him breathless. How is that for some energy? I smirk at him. His eyes stare at me with a molten heat. I'm gonna be late to work, he states matter of fact before picking me up with ease. My. He carries me out of the kitchen and towards the bedroom. Ray looks at me with so much love in his eyes. I'm not sure either of us thought we would end up here. Loved and being loved and loved. The future may not be the smoothest of roads between us. That is, there's a lot damaged, a lot broken. There's a chance that we can't repair it, that two broken people only serve to shatter each other more. Good line, to pull each other apart. But right now, in this singular moment in time, I needed Ray, and Ray needed me. And as if it was foreseen in the stars we met, we collided. The gravitational pull keeping us in a preordained dance. We orbit each other. Aww. That ended really well, guys. We did it! We did it! We finished the game! And a 100% completion! Good for us. We did the damn thing. Now, how is that for... Well, it's okay, so maybe we didn't. But you know what? I'm good for today. I'm good. I'm tired. I'm satisfied. I'm leaving on a good note. You know what I mean? I think I might play those in my spare time because I don't think I'm gonna stream it again. Plus, streaming has to kind of come to an end here pretty soon because I got a lot of work I gotta do in March, guys. And I'm sorry about it. I love streaming, but unfortunately, game dev has to kind of come before that a little bit. But I have made a commitment to at least stream like 1 week through a month or whatever. So like, instead of just leaving everybody on the back burner, that kind of thing, because that's not fun either. And maybe I'll stream when I just have like some spare time every once in a while. So join the Discord if you want to see when that happens, because it'll be very fucking random. Close enough. Yeah, we got it. Don't worry, we're good. I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted at the end of the day. And oh my goodness, thank you so much, Concrete, for this wonderful game. I had such a good time. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna replay it for sure. I'm gonna like relive it. I love Ray. That is my fucking man, okay? And I don't know who the fuck Binary Star Hero is. He could stay the hell away from me because he might have his face, but he ain't him, okay? You know? And yeah, it was a good time. Good time, everybody. Oh, I'm kind of sad it's over. It's a bittersweet feeling, you know? But, you know, we ended on a good note, so I can't complain. I got the good end, and things are good. Life is good. I loved it. It was so good. It's a good game. So glad I rated it 5 stars. I already knew it was gonna be... I'm gonna be recommending it to anybody who's willing to listen to me, okay? I do want to play Favor at some point pretty soon, so maybe I'll try to squeeze that in when I come back to streaming. I don't know when. Don't ask. Don't ask me shit. But my plug time, my Yandere game is coming out probably Friday, hopefully Friday. At least the demo of it, and then we'll be updating for the full version. So basically, we're just waiting on art assets and some voice lines to be cut and put in. So, and luckily that doesn't take a long time, but it's just a matter of having them. So the whole game is done, you know, and it is in. It's just we want to make sure that it's a complete package for people. So you might just get a demo, just a taste initially, but we will be updating it very soon afterward with everything in it. So look forward to that. I mean, if you like Binary Star, you might like mine because they're pretty serious. They're kind of similar. They're pretty different as well. They're pretty different. Like mine is not as deep. Mine isn't as deep. It doesn't touch on some of like the really fun, interesting dynamics between like actual hero society and like what that says for human nature and stuff. And it's not as dark and kind of unnerving. Mine's a little bit more fun and pumpy and lighthearted, but it still has a yandere supervillain, and it has, the comic aesthetics and gender neutral MC, so it's got some similar strokes. But yeah, very excited for it. I'm just very proud of it. Like, I've replayed it several times, the build already, and like the music, guys, the music goes crazy, the art goes crazy, the writing's all right, the writing is there, okay, it's been polished up a little bit, but like it's just a fun story. I really had a lot of fun making it, so I'm really excited to share it with everybody when the time comes, which will be soon. It's probably like 3 days away now. Don't sell yourself short. Okay, I won't. I'm just off the binary star hero train, so just like, but no, that was really good. I'm so glad we streamed it. I'm so glad I got to talk to Concrete about it. Like, I'm very, very happy with the whole experience. No complaints. What else am I trying to say? I feel like that's it. What time are we at? Oh, okay. We almost had a full stream today, guys. Good on us. Good on us. Okay. So like I said, rate the game 5 stars, and that's pretty much it from me. I don't know when I'll be streaming again, so it's kind of awkward. It's kind of like, well, I'll just see you when I see you. But I'll be in the Discord, which is linked on my Blue Sky and stuff. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing generally, and that's it, guys. That's it. I mean, a little anticlimactic, but it's there, whatever. Thank you for dropping by, Carrot. Thank you for dropping by, Butter and Chime, and everybody who's lurking for the subscribes today. That was really awesome too. So thank you for that. I love streaming. It's just, unfortunately, as I said before, I kind of have to put it on my list, like the lowest priority list, because unfortunately, my other things kind of take priority. But I missed it. I really did. I missed it a whole lot. And we played 15 games last week. Count that. 15. Okay? And counting Binary Star Hero. And we finished all the games that we left open-ended this week. So I'm very proud of that. We are caught up in terms of like my backlog. Like, I feel like I'm halfway through my backlog now, if not more. So in a single week, I know. Yeah. I need to keep up on it more, because my New Year's resolution was to finish a new indie game like once a week. So now we're like 15 weeks ahead, which is good. Which means as long as I just keep on it, like I don't have to worry about doing catch up or playing catch up anymore. Yeah. So I'm really happy about that. And I would recommend everybody kind of do the same, because I want to make it a practice to play more games, because it is fun for me. And also I feel like it makes me a better creator to consume other people's games and all that. So, and I feel like that's just how this community works in the first place. It's very, what's the word? Like it feeds back into itself. There's a word for that. I just can't think of it. And like it's symbiotic. And so you have to like, consume other people's games for them to consider consuming yours, and so on and so forth. And we're all supposed to help each other. And, and I think we do a really good job of that. I think that's why I love this community so much. And it makes me fall more in love with it when I play the games, because it's like I get to see just how talented all these fucking people are. It's insane, and I don't think I'll ever get to a point where I just like don't see it that way, because it's like there's just no lack of talent present at all. It's wonderful, and I'm very grateful to even be able to speak to a lot of these people, or just like to get the opportunity to stream their games and stuff. Like good time, great time. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna get some food. I recommend you all do the same. If it's late where you are, get some really good sleep. Have a good day. Hope the rest of your week is well, and that you have only good vibes, okay? And if there's not, let it be a bad day and just move on. Sometimes that helps me a lot. Because sometimes I just have some whack ass days. Like I just wake up and I'm like, this ain't it. Just a reset, try over. So it's like it's okay to just let a bad day be a bad day. But I only wish good days, okay? But you have a great day too, Carrot. Bye everybody. Have a good day. Bye.